Oh, hi everybody. Hi everybody. It's Xander.
Welcome to Human Interact After Dark. Whoa, kaboom!
Hey. How's everybody doing out there? By the way, while I pour my drink, I got some guests to introduce here.
Tonight's matchup, Alexander Mejia versus HistoricNerd and Wrestling with Gaming.
Say hi, guys.
Hello.
We're trying to get the audience fucking pumped, man.
Ian and I both had naps.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. This is the old man show. I just had my nap.
I had some Pedialyte, and then I got up and came to this computer.
Ian was feeling a little under the weather, and I was a little hungover and tired, so we're gonna take naps.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you. Last night I was having fever dreams about Escape from Tarkov, and I've never played that game, so that was really weird.
That is
great.
That is possible.
Yeah.
Emmys wants to know why we're not streaming through Discord. Well, Discord only allows you to be in one channel at a time, and I've got these great gentlemen on here who do YouTube videos. I think they're bigger Star Trek nerds than me.
That's a good chance.
Definitely.
I think you guys know a lot more about Star Trek. I'm like a Star Trek newbie because I think that the JJ Treks are okay.
This movie's alright.
I think actually they're pretty good. I think they're actually pretty damn good.
First movie's good. The other ones don't. One day we'll sit down and have a 2-hour discussion about the problems.
Yeah, number 1 is great. Number 2 is pretty like all right, you did it. And then when they did Too Fast, Too Trek, I was like,
Well, let's talk about Into Darkness here for a second. That moment when Spock screams,
You've made a huge mistake.
through glass.
I'm sorry.
So, in a completely packed theater, when he yells "Khan," my buddy and I just bust out laughing, just getting the dirtiest looks.
There were a lot of laughs when I went to see it on opening night when he yelled "Khan."
Yeah, I laughed so fucking hard.
I didn't laugh. It was like, hey man, can you scream as loud as you can? That makes for a good movie.
I think Into Darkness in particularly benefits the viewer if you're not really a huge Star Trek fan, because there's a lot of canon breaking stuff and just stuff that doesn't make sense in it.
All right.
Or if you take an Indian person and turn them into Benedict Cumberbatch, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. So anyway, we do a little thing every Human Interact After Dark where we do IDs for those in the chat. So here's our shout outs to everybody.
I got news for you. He's gonna need a lot more than a butter knife.
All right. Who do we got in chat? I see
Emmy
and
Dead God.
do we have Pickles here? Pickles, you out there? Say hey.
Menamir.
Menamir, my boy. What's up? Who else is out there?
Did you get more of these made?
What do you mean I got more of these made? Dude, I'm a schemer.
Plokite Wolf.
You could set up a spreadsheet if anyone has ever been to your stream, didn't you?
Basically.
You're like, yeah. I need to read all of these.
Get in there.
He's on fire.
Who else is there?
You haven't seen Chris Lemon?
Sophie Wright.
Is that close enough?
Nevik Link.
There we go, Nevin. Dude, you forgot me. There we go. It's good. You forgot me. I didn't forget you, Nevik. All right. So, our first game tonight is vodka and soda, and our second game tonight is Klingon Honor Guard. But we are going to be playing Star Trek Borg, which is apparently a really good FMV game. So, gentlemen, can you introduce these games? Because I have no idea what the fuck I'm playing.
Do you want to take this one?
Which one are you doing first? Klingon Honor Guard?
Klingon Honor Guard. All I remember was the review said, hold on, the last line was, non-canon story aside, it's not that great. Average shooter. Experience of playing as a Klingon, if all Klingons do is travel and stab each other. If you don't know your takap from your asshole, probably not the game for you. Did I say that right?
What was the word at the end there?
Tak?
Patak, maybe?
Oh,
apostrophe K.
Patak.
Yeah, I only played Klingon Honor Guard like once or twice, so maybe Ian can take some. Borg I was pretty familiar with though.
Yeah, Borg I played a lot. Honor Guard was one of those ones. It came out alongside what had it was the Microprose license, so they were releasing a bunch of Star Trek games around that time. And because they did this one, and they also did Birth of the Federation, which is a fantastic like Civilization style Star Trek strategy game.
Really?
So my dog is deciding to be a jerk. That's a great one. But this one was pretty fun. I think it's like Quake 2 engine, right?
No, this is original Unreal Engine, if it tells you anything.
Really?
Yeah, the funny thing about this game...
I was thinking Quake 2.
No, it's the Unreal Engine. Like, the editor and stuff is actually in there still.
Barkin. Oh my god, Barkin, stop.
Which, like, kills me.
But yeah, but this one I thought was pretty great, but like it had a lot of problems running back in the 90s on just about every computer. So I was kind of surprised when you said you got it running. I was like, damn.
I did get it running.
Yeah. So my dog is being psychotic right now.
All right, I just fixed Kylo. I just realized I forgot to fix Kylo, so surprise. But look at this crazy fly-through right here. I actually didn't even watch this. This is like the original Unreal technology where it's like, hey man, we can like fly around. Look at that ground, it's got reflections on it. What's with the Windows logo? Do you want it gone? Oh, I probably
This is brought to you by Windows 95.
I should have probably played the original, the intro, because the intro only plays after you install the game. But there's an AVI file. There's an AVI file that I can play.
Sorry about the extra noise. I just realized I had left my drink in the other room.
Oh, it's okay. All right, we're
I
gonna
mean,
play
this. This doesn't look bad. This came out in what,
97.
7? Okay.
Yeah, but it's running at like 1080 vertical lines. That's why it's like, it looks pretty good with like max graphics settings. Unreal was like a powerhouse. Remember the front of the cover is like, can you imagine the games look this real?
Well, you remember the Unreal packaging? What, it's the cutout with the CD of just a picture from the game?
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and open up this thing here, because there's a video in here. I think it's called Intro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honor, duty, tradition. For more than a
that is,
millennia, these have been the cornerstones of
Gowron.
Gowron
But
talking.
before the rise of the Empire,
Them crazy
Kronos
eyes.
was ruled by men who were without honor. Cold-blooded tyrants who enslaved the Klingon people and crushed their warrior spirit.
This seems like this is for some really nerdy people like,
The worst of these Pataks
what is going
was
on here?
Molor,
This
son
is
of
nerd
Markar.
talking over like the
For nearly
science
2 decades,
footage.
Molor lived high in the wealth of Kronos while his subjects languished in poverty and
I've seen this
starvation.
one. It was already in
Many
high
longed
school.
to end Molor's reign, but few dared speak out against him. And those who did paid with
Pataks.
their lives.
Yeah, Patak is like a Klingon
But there
curse
was
word
one
for.
warrior whose voice would not be
Actually, I don't even know what it's
silenced.
supposed to
A
mean.
warrior who sought to end Molor's reign of tyranny and unify the Klingon
It's
people.
the go-to curse word used in Star Trek.
With the promise of a glorious new empire,
Oh, so handsome,
free from
Kalis.
tyranny and rooted in the principles of honor, Kalis rallied many to his cause.
This is a lot of talking and like concept art for a game where you run around and shoot each other and has
Masters of
deathmatch.
3 different but equally
But you know,
powerful
if you're-
Klingons are deep, bro.
But if you're a Star Trek fan and you're buying this, like you want to see, you know,
This is
some
why
Klingon
Star
lore.
Trek is no longer fun to you, because if this is what your idea of fun is, you're like, they
wait.
made Star Trek for normies. It's like, yeah, they turned it into an action movie, and I fucking love it. I love eating popcorn and stuff and just like watching this shit.
Wait, you're mad that
skills taught by
Star Trek is no, you're happy that Star Trek is no longer deep?
No, I'm not happy that it's no longer deep. I'm just saying that it's okay. Like, I could turn my brain off and watch new Star Trek, or I can be engaged in old Star Trek, be like, wow, this is like really nice. I think there's room for both.
I mean, the movies have always been more action-oriented, which honestly,
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
That makes sense for a movie environment.
Right, but the thing is, you can make a good action movie with a plot that makes sense. You know,
You know what? It is quite harder than you might think, sir.
his new weapon.
They're
I mean,
asking
they did
what
it with
codec
the-
this is.
Dude, the original 2009 Star Trek, the original JJ one,
Trek,
is
yeah.
really good. It's
I thought
really
it was
good.
good
The
too,
2009.
yeah.
The other two, not so much. They don't make any sense.
Well, you know, that's kind of the filmmaking method of Bad Robot, is just kind of like just keep doing things and changing it until people watch it the first time and go like, yeah, I like it.
But the thing is, like, they don't make sense from a regular movie standpoint. Like in Into Darkness, one of the first scenes is Kirk is about he has his command taken away, and they're in this conference room. It's taken away, and then the conference room gets shot up by Khan. A bunch of people die, and literally like 2 minutes after they just took away his command,
They're like, you're reinstated.
Pike gives him back his command.
You know what? He probably.
Why?
You know what? Because I bet during the story, they were like, "Oh man, he's gonna work really hard to get his command back, and it's deep." And they're like, "Nope, story sucks. It's falling flat." And then they just fucking give it back to him right away.
You know, they might as well just not have taken it away from him.
They already
You know,
filmed. They already filmed that shit though, and it was good. That's the problem with that type of filmmaking is, and I get it because it's like they're not planning the story out ahead and committing to it. No modern filmmaker does that because that's how you get risky and ship a movie that doesn't go over well.
Duty and sacrifice.
You know, Sophie's right. She's like, "What the fuck are we watching? Is this like?"
Yeah, well, when you get into the game, this might bore people. That
Yeah,
aren't
like this
familiar.
is a 5-minute video of like talking about like, I don't know.
This is all I want to see right now. So I'm totally happy with this.
You're like, ah.
Talking about the balance of the Klingon Empire's logo and how it has a deeper signifying meaning of the houses being always in balance with one another.
Yeah, that's news to me. That's pretty interesting.
You never followed that? Like you always had the because you're Klingon Academy as well, which was another game that was like the fighter type game in terms of spaceship combat, but it had a crap ton of FMV stuff pushed into it. It's had a bunch of like Klingon lore in the background as well.
I'm
Good
kind of
stuff.
surprised that they never made like a Klingon movie, because I think that's like kind of the most interesting thing that they've got going on for like the Not Federation.
I think the closest you got for a Klingon movie was the Star Trek Klingon, the FMV game that came out around the same time as Borg.
Oh yeah, the board game. It was the board game, right?
No, it was an actual legit FMV game on PC.
How do I not know any of this? Why do people
thought
tell me
that's-
this last?
Wait, well, when you told me you were playing Borg and a Klingon game, I thought you were going to play the.
Yeah, I thought when you
Klingon
said
game.
initially, I didn't realize you meant Honor Guard.
Joaquin Padre's like, dude, the intro's still going. It's okay, man. You're gonna see these guys. Look, one of them looks like a picture. The other two look like drawings. That's fucking amazing.
So the guy that they're using for Kalis here is the Kalis from TNG. Clearly based on him, looks almost exactly like him.
The clone that was brought back.
Yeah, the Kalis clone.
All right, can somebody give me the too long didn't watch of that?
History of the Klingon Empire being founded on the tenets of Kalis. How Gowron is talking about the new perils that face the Empire.
Now I'm gonna blast off some Klingon faces with my phaser.
Well, actually, Klingons use a disruptor.
Sorry, I don't know my asshole from my takat or whatever.
You don't know your phaser from your disruptor.
Yeah.
You probably don't know your deflector from your shields.
Yeah.
The
The Federation
deflector
doesn't use disruptors.
There's
because
two
they cause
skins in
pain.
this game, by the way. There's DM male and DM female. Like they couldn't even get away from like using their debug names. They couldn't even like bother programming like male or female or I'm pretty sure there's like words for it, you know, in Klingon. Oh, by the way,
That's
there's
what they-
another video we gotta watch.
I am Kern, son of Morg, and
Worf's brother.
At Garen's request, I am to serve as your instructor as you train for your induction.
Why they took the time to put him into 3D like that?
I know, it's pretty ugly.
I'm like, why didn't they just grab the actor from like you might get in makeup, but probably would have been cheaper.
During the siege of Tong Bay, Emperor Sombek defeated.
Yeah, they could have just green screened him into that background.
They could have, would have, should have. They never did.
Find the geothermal power plant and destroy the cooling system.
But yeah, this guy's an amazing actor, though.
Oh, yeah.
So Worf's brother Kern is played by the same guy that's from the Candyman horror movies. He's the Candyman.
He also plays a older Jake Sisko in the Visitor. in DS9.
Yeah, fantastic.
All right, guys. So
episode.
while I power through this tutorial level, which sucks, I'm gonna go live on Twitter, and why don't you introduce yourselves to everybody while I get eaten by the— oh, shut up, eaten by bugs! Oh god. All right, who are you guys? Who's with me? Why are we playing this game?
wanna go
I
first?
am Yahel
Yep.
from Wrestling with Gaming. I don't know why we're playing this game.
You guys know a little bit
Yeah.
about Star Trek, right?
Hi, I'm Historic Nerd, and I'll talk to you right now about how great Klingon Honor Guard is and how it brings you all the way back to those good old times when Soldier of Fortune was a thing and these 90s shooters didn't have to have logic or any reason.
Soldier of
So
Fortune
it's-
was good.
It's interesting that they're using the Pepto-Bismol blood for the Klingons here.
Oh, yeah.
So that was, I mean, that's the color of their blood in the movies.
Star
from the
Trek
original
5, yeah.
series.
Yeah.
But later in the, TNG shows forward, they have like regular red blood. So I don't know what happened.
It was probably way too much work trying to, like,
Trying to track down that much Pepto-Bismol.
yep,
Yeah,
make
somebody had like
purple blood
bad diarrhea one day on set and just was like, sorry, I need this. We can't use it for blood.
So this game came out in 1997, and man, it is slow and kind of bad and kind of funny too because of these animations and stuff. But like, we used to look at this and be like, man, this game looks awesome. But I still remember playing this game back in the day, being like, yeah, it's not Quake. Oh,
I
that's
remember playing
explosive.
this one and really liked it just because it was Star Trek and environmental.
But yeah, it's based off the Unreal Engine. It's like really slow, so like as soon as I start moving, like there's a huge wind-up time, and then if you double tap, you can dodge, which you definitely need to for some of these things. Nevik is telling me it's 1998. That okay.
Have you gotten the Bat'leth yet?
What's the bat'leth?
Bat'leth, it's that the curved blade the Klingons use.
No,
I'm pretty sure you can throw it in this game.
I can throw this blade.
Yeah, because then you can throw this one in the Bat'leth.
Alright, hold on.
I think the Bat'leth will actually chop people in half if you throw it.
Oh, dude, I knifed him in the back.
Well, that's not something someone with honor would do.
Wait, is this Klingon honor guard?
Intruder alert. Computer.
God.
Training
Oh,
program.
oh god.
God, I loved the freaking mid-90s Star Trek games. They were just the best.
I am correct.
Because you had this one, and then you had another Microprose game, which was like a 3D strategy game that came out.
There has been an assassination attempt against
To me, the best Star Trek game still is Star Trek: A Final Unity, the TNG game, because it's the most like
God,
playing.
are you
Star Trek
seeing
episode.
this? This explosion? This is bullshit. Like, what's going on here?
Scattering field prevents the use of traps.
But is this the voice of Thunder from Thunder in Paradise, like the boat?
I have sworn a blood oath to shield.
It doesn't sound the same.
Oh my god, it might be.
They're like, it's the new voice of Chipboard.
It's actually not an effect. The guy just sounds like
To
that.
be trusted. However, as inductees of the honor guard,
It just sounds a lot like the Thunder voice. I'm sure it's not the same guy. But
I'm sure that they were just like, hey, can you do that thing you did in Thunder? They're like, fuck yeah, we could do that. Turn this shit around so we can go home. It's 5 o'clock. All right, so after that Indio cutscene, I can run around with my disruptor. Thank you very much for telling me.
Sophie's giving you crap for not knowing what a Bat'leth is.
What's a bathleth?
Bat'leth.
The curved
Sir,
the curved blade.
The curved blade. Okay, I'm just chopping these boxes here. Okay. God, this is so like late '90s. The fact that it's like, I wonder if this has like a software renderer on it. I'm playing it through the Glide renderer because Direct 3D sucked in the Unreal Engine at first. There will be some people out there that's like, oh my god, it's 3D FX. I was trying to get the 3D FX logos to pop up, but it wouldn't do it. All right, I'm chopping this guy right here. Okay, so this gun right here is the same as the other gun. It just shoots faster and has ammo.
What were the name of the Klingon dogs?
Targs. I think.
Targs, yeah. I remember freaking General Martok talking about his loyal old Targ that his wife let leave and run into the wilderness.
Hey Manny, what's up? Is there a Verge version? I don't think so. Oh god, there's guys following me. We're not doing that. Also, the Unreal Coronas. That's what they call those. You can see this being on a school computer for a tournament room. No, you do not want to play this multiplayer. I can show you what multiplayer is like in this game. It's kind of not great. Oh wait. Ah! There's a fucking thing down here. It's like not dying. Okay, there it goes. Also, is this Klingon poop? Do they poop green?
Well, clearly.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And also, they have shit dolphins.
I'm gonna save the game here because if I run into a fan and die, it's not great. Oh, chipboard died.
Oh, you get your Pepto-Bismol blood everywhere.
Oh wait. There's a cutscene for dying.
There was that much of you left after getting sucked through the fan blades? Oh, no. You failed, so the Chancellor gets murdered.
Oh, I thought that was me. It's like, dude, we brought you back to life just so we can murder you.
You died!
Thanks, dead guy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should be playing those sounds there. That's pretty crazy.
And you can suck it, noobs!
All right, let's. I'm glad that I saved it there. Otherwise, we'd have to watch the cutscene all over again. Oh wait.
You just bought the farm!
All right, we're not gonna go that way.
I think you have to go turn that off, and then you can go that way.
All right. That is a very 90s FPS logic of you.
Oh, it's those rules, you know.
God damn it! There's another fan over there.
Oh man! What's he gonna do?
Oh, that went multiplayer. Let's load back here. All right. Maybe there's not a fan this way. This door right here, I know for a fact says that it's locked. So let's go this way. Shit hitting the fan. Wow. Can I go under the water here? Yeah. Okay. All right, this combat sucks, and then this thing. Also, there's like nothing telling you if you get hit or not. You just. Oh god, I'm in an endless maze already. Let's go down here. Let's see if there's a fan to chop me up down here. All right, there's the other fan right there. At least you get to see the bubbles. Yes, I mean we know
Klingon ancestors need to guide you.
Wait, can I go down here? Okay. There is a crouch button, but it's C. Who does that? Oh no.
That was back before they standardized it to control.
All right, I got through. I snuck through. No, C is standard control. Like, this is like a fan patch that makes this game actually work. Wait, why are there little head crabs? Dude, did they steal the head? Did the head crabs get stolen from Star Trek?
I don't think so.
Because, like, that's what these guys look like. They look like the head crabs in Half-Life.
I feel like they probably just stole those from some random episode of TNG.
Or maybe Alien? Isn't that kind of like what happens in Alien?
Facehugger?
Yeah.
I guess you could maybe take creative license that inspired a lot of things later. But I think the head crabs were really unique in Half-Life in the sense that they grab onto heads and are still there,
Or
controlling the body.
facesuckers? I mean, isn't that what the facesucker did?
The facehugger?
Wait, do I just shoot this? Is it really that simple?
But head crabs really aren't a ripoff of facehuggers, though, because all facehuggers do is just grab onto your face, plant an egg, and then die. Facehuggers take over, or head crab take your body over like a zombie.
Oh,
Like
another day!
parasite.
All right. I'm down here, but I don't know how to turn off the... Do I need to go back up?
You know, I'm starting to think like there may be a reason why we don't hear much about this game these days.
It was a really
say.
forgettable shooter from the time. Like Microprose, like they got the license for Star Trek games, and they were just pumping them out in the late '90s.
Yeah, I can kind of tell. This seems like it was...
This was definitely like an afterthought, because like there's
I mean, like, there's a lot of work that goes into making an old game, but it's like they didn't have the time to make it fun. They're like, okay, we made the game, but like making the game is just one phase of game development. Making it fun is like another phase.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. It might have been more of a, maybe even a skill issue, because they cared enough to get like the original like actors, you know, from the series. to do voices and stuff. So
There we
somebody
go.
obviously, like,
There we go.
cared a little bit.
Why is that thing destroyable but not the other ones?
So they made. So Microprose, when they got the license for Star Trek, they made Star Trek Generations, Star Trek Birth of the Federation, Star Trek A Final Unity, Star Trek Honor Guard, and then Star Trek The Next Generation.
How did I not hear of any of these games? I loved watching TNG in the 90s.
And then they apparently they were working on First Contact, but that got canceled. I think
I've got the big box PC version of Star Trek Generations, but I've never played it though. But I picked it up at PRG, I think, in like a Star Trek grab bag, mystery box or something.
Oh, the Star Trek First Contact game was supposed to be like an adventure type game. It looks awful, but they canceled it. I'm so sad it didn't come out.
Oh man! And remember, Ian, there was supposed to be that 3DO TNG game.
Oh
really fucking good, but we never got it.
Didn't who was it? There's that one YouTuber that does those great videos.
Oh, it's me.
Oh my god, what's his name? He just did one recently on the that game engine. I'm drawing a complete blank of his name, but I swear to God, he did a video where he was talking about the 3DO TNG game and like piece parts of it together.
So, I don't know who you're talking about, but Sophie makes a good point. It's like there were two different teams, one making cutscenes and story, and the other team making levels, and they never talked. Yeah, that's game dev in a nutshell, right there.
Well, I mean, also like 90s shooters in a nutshell was kind of like
all right, it's a level.
John Carmack. Well, John Carmack famously said, "A plot in a shooter's like plot in a porno. You really don't need it." That was kind of the philosophy for these things back in the early 90s or mid 90s.
All right, let's see if this thing. No, I hit a switch. Let's see if it actually closes this thing off down here. Did it stop this? All right, here we go. Why did it spawn monsters there? Those motherfuckers!
Oh, the Klingon shit dolphins are back.
Jesus, those things. Okay, it's still coming right for us. All right, so them phasing out like that when you set phasers to disappear. Why am I so slow? Am I hurt? My health is regenerating. Or no, that's my blaster regenerating. Okay. He's breathing all heavy. Oh, he's taking a piss. Is there honor knifing in the back? Well, he did turn around before I killed him. Disruptor only has a kill setting. Yes, honor knifing in the back. So when they disappeared like that, I remember that in Star Trek 6 when they like do the 0G killing. That was like the coolest scene ever in a movie.
Oh yeah. That's really like the whole like
the gravity
the blood
boots.
Floating around. Yeah, the blood floating around the 0G and all that. Yeah, that was good. God, freaking Undiscovered Country was great.
Yeah, the Undiscovered Country was fucking badass. Oh wait, there's a camera here. This is Duke 3D now, but there's a bunch of dead dudes on the ground.
You haven't lived and you've experienced Shakespeare. That's original Klingon.
Joaquin Padre's like taking a piss, no hands. Nice. All right, I made it through something here. Oh, I'm bouncing him off the ground. Jeez, it's like Super Mario Brothers. And by the way, the reason why my aim is so bad in this is there's no way to turn off the mouse acceleration. I spent hours last night, probably longer than I'm gonna play this game trying to figure out how to turn off the mouse acceleration. And it's just like, well, I'm playing a shooter with mouse acceleration, so it's gonna feel like I'm like turning way too fast. Shotgun mode.
I always liked how the disruptor in this game, when you upgrade to the assault rifle, it's just you clicking another piece onto your disruptor pistol.
Yeah.
I always liked that concept with Klingon weapons.
Right,
Is Yahel still here? Or is he muted?
Maybe.
I'm here.
Haven't heard you for a while.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were going to miss me so much.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you have more commentary to make, and you're just not doing it.
Killing these dogs here.
Those are Targs.
Targs? They're called Targs?
Targs. T-A-R-G. I don't know if that's how it's spelled, but there's a G in there.
Does he have an AK-47? It looks like an AK.
Well, that's your disruptor pistol with the added attachment to make an assault rifle.
Oh, good.
These models are very N64-ish.
Well, maybe they thought that. Well, okay, so back in the 90s, like, if you had software draw, like, that's all you could do, man.
Split him like a targ.
Oh, there you go. Split him like a targ. I heard that. Oh, he got knifed. I'm almost dead.
Knife stick in the wall.
Yeah, you can pick it back up after you knife the guy. This is how Klingons pet Emmy. All right, I'm taking a lot of damage here, but there's not a lot of health, so I just ran around the outside. I think I did a lap. He's like breathing all heavily because he's like almost dead. It's subtle.
I always love how Klingons just don't believe in square doors.
How did you get there?
I think it's pretty funny how, like, in Star Trek, all of the races, like, have sliding doors.
I always thought it was funny that in Star Trek that everybody had like 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and it's like, you know, alien races might not look like humans.
Actually, that's explained. There's an episode of TNG called The Chase, where they basically explained that, like, there was this
They explain
race of
away
humanoid.
they explain away the fact that their budget's cheap and they don't want to like make a CG alien or make a prosthetic or something crazy.
Well, but you gotta remember, you know, especially in the TNG era of Trek, like, you know, CG for television at that point wasn't even in a lot of movies where you can have like CG creatures, you know.
I know.
But there's a few non-humanoid aliens even in TNG, but yeah, so there was like a humanoid race that seeded all these worlds basically with like the ingredients of life. So everybody has like all humanoid races in Star Trek have a common ancestor. So that's why they all have that. But I mean, Voyager had a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but several non-humanoid CG races. And boy, do they not look good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Until about like the late 2000s, CG on just television shows was bad because it's like you got to spend a lot of money to make that shit look good.
Or you had the you know, in Enterprise they had that manatee race that was a part of the Xindi.
Right.
That were CG. That was just god awful.
All right, I'm almost dead here. I got 15.
It's weird because like DS9 did a lot of like CG about halfway through, and that shit still looks good today. But like, but then like on Voyager and Enterprise, the CG got worse.
Well, I think the way DS9 handled their CG was just a lot smarter because they, like, a lot of theirs they used exclusively for ship combat. And they made it to where like the camera was far enough out you couldn't necessarily like look at a lot of that detail.
But sometimes they go in pretty close, like in when they do like all the big battles, like in Sacrifice of Angels, where there's that like real famous giant battle with like the Klingons and the Cardassians and the Dominion and the Federation. Like, there's a lot of like up close stuff, and it looks way better than anything on Enterprise.
I bet.
I thought Enterprise was the bad show.
No,
It's okay.
Enterprise.
The last 2 seasons are good.
Enterprise, after watching Discovery, has really grown on me.
You just had to clear your palate with something worse. It's like Star Trek's only as good as the worst thing ever made in Star Trek. They just need to make they need to make a Star Trek series like the worst Star Trek ever.
No, it's like,
that way everybody's like, look, Star Trek's good, man. It's good. It's not as bad as this, so it's good.
Also, now I have a picture of Scott Bakula in my office where I'm like, if only I had known how bad it could have got, I never would have forsaken you.
But the last 2 seasons of Enterprise are definitely good.
They really figured out their tone by the end of that one.
Yeah, and I mean, and the first 2 seasons of Enterprise are much better overall than the first 2 seasons of TNG.
Does that guy get up and kill you?
Yeah, he got up and killed me. Now we get to watch the fucking Emperor guy get murdered because it's beer time. I got backstabbed by Sneak Guy.
I love how the guy just walks up and stabs Gowron in the stomach. But he's just like, I want you to die longer.
All right, it's silver bullet time, guys. You know what it means.
I'll be right back.
Oh, no! Come back! I'm sorry!
He's riding the silver bullet!
Oh my god, this fucking game. I'm done with this game. I'm done. Let's play Borg. We can sit back and play some FMV games. Yes, dead God, I did open the suitcase. Sneak guy, he killed me with honor.
He played dead, and then you checked the security terminal, and he took his chance.
Then he fucking jumped up, and he was just like,
Now somebody put a straitjacket on this guy. He's out of control.
oh my goodness. Wait, I produced it. Wait, my name was my name is in there? Was there an Alex Mejia that worked on this?
Oh,
Sophie
now
says
your secret
it's-
comes out.
Sophie says it's ridiculous and there's nothing to do with the cutscenes have nothing to do with the game. But I'm pretty sure that you'll be like, but actually, while I eat this emergency bacon. Man, that fire is really loud over there on the left. I didn't work on this game. This game was like, I was a teenager when this game came out.
Why do you have a random thing of bacon?
Don't you wish you had a random thing of bacon?
No, not really. I'm just wondering. I'm like, huh, interesting.
Bruh, this has Creative Labs, Quantel, Power VR Extreme. Oh man, there's a Power VR version of this. Bacon's just so good.
Special thanks to Amy Smith Boylan.
And that's it, just dumps you to the desktop. Yeah, that was the glide renderer Lara Soft. I don't like bacon, but the crunching is making me drool. The bacon crunchiness is so good. It's just
Some crunchy bacon AMSR.
it's crunchy bacon. I like it. All right, next up, we're gonna be playing Windows 98. Because you have to be in Windows 98 for this thing to work. Ian,
Yes.
what are we going to be playing next?
Oh, yeah, I guess Yael's not here in just one, but Star Trek Borg, a fantastic mid-90s title released by Microprose involving some...
Wait, this is a
TNG
Microprose game
era.
too?
Yeah, another Microprose game. All right, no, wait, actually, is this one Microprose? I could be wrong. This one's not Microprose, my bad. I think, yeah, this one was like earlier than that. Let me see here.
Oh man, I haven't heard those keys in a while. We're going to play Star Trek all night.
There we go.
Yeah, we're going to play Star Trek Borg. So this one is the enhanced audio version. And the difference between the enhanced audio and non-enhanced audio is stereo and mono. That's it. I'm not connecting to the internet. This is PCEM, yeah. And this has a shader on it to do like a non-uniform scale for good stuff.
So the developer of this game was Simon and Schuster. It's a subsidiary of Viacom.
Well, there we go. Did
they make anything else? Let me see here.
Probably not. Working. Oh my goodness.
Man, he's so dunk right now, he just blew a 2.0 on the Dunkalizer.
I don't think they made anything else.
All right, guys, sit back. This has a story that's understandable.
Borg forces re-intercepted 2 Borg vessels heading on a direct course for Sector 001. Subspace summary is QE, navigator to Starfleet Command. If you can read us, do not, repeat, do not send help. We last warned Starfleet. The Borg have returned. Repeat, the Borg have returned.
There you go, Sophie. The Borg are back, and I have a Goose Island koozie. Star Trek Borg! By the way, this game has the John DeLance as Q. That's happening.
Sorry about that. We had to feed the cats.
That's
It started.
Yeah, you just came here right in time, sir.
He quit.
I rage quit after I got dishonorably killed in the back.
He had no honor.
0730, means
You want to defend Gowron.
0730, cadet. Sit down.
God, I miss the mid '90s FMV games that were coming out because you had like a submarine combat game that was FMV that was awesome. A couple other ones, and just lost to time now.
Yeah. Sector 001 to defend against the latest Borg incursion. Our ship, is on her way to join them. Starfleet has successfully.
I feel like the room there is more from Voyager.
Yeah, there's a lot of Voyager assets and stuff in here.
Stopping them now. However, given the probability of armed conflict,
Love the little B team here. It gets their own little conference room. Not like the nice one behind the bridge, but this little one with a small table.
This is the one for the cadets.
Yeah, this is what the cadets get.
Medical research facility on Marnus 3. Please have your gear packed and be at Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes. Dismissed. Cadet Furlong.
Cadets are the only people with pockets in the entire Star Trek universe.
Because they have to hold shit for other people.
Yeah. Well, it's like everyone else like has specialized belts that have like pockets on the belt designed for a particular item. So it's like if they want to hold anything else, they're just completely fucked.
It's a great tragedy for the Federation.
So I want to say I ran this on like my 486
died there.
back in the day.
Now, each year I get older and they stay the same.
Yeah, I think I had this running on my my 486 as well with like the 1X external drive.
I'm sorry.
Having it just chug.
Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes.
All right, so what's happening? I didn't catch half of that.
You're getting kicked off the ship because they don't want you on here when they go to face the Borg.
Because like your dad got killed by the Borg, I think at Wolf 359.
Oh.
Which Wolf 359 is the big battle when Jean-Luc Picard was Locutus.
9, 10 years old, and you're still not over it? Perhaps I should introduce myself. I imagine you've heard of me, though, Q. It's short for Q. It was I, who introduced Picard to the Borg, and it's because of me that 10 years ago the Borg came to Wolf 359 and found that fleet of ships and found your father and killed him. At 0800 hours during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous, such a noble name.
Hell, we didn't turn the tablet back to show it's still the same picture.
Vaporized. No trace. Nothing to bury, nothing to mourn. The Borg took it all away from you in an instant. I understand your desire for justice. They don't, though, do they? But I do. You want action. You want to...
Hey, Yael, have you ever seen the channel E.C. Henry?
You want to kill the Borg.
Yeah, he did that whole thing where he sat down and broke down the actual size of the Galaxy-class starship. And how essentially, like, the entire crew of basically 1,000 would be just completely so dispersed on the ship that you could almost never see anyone else if you were by yourself. And then, but he's like, so why is it you always see these rooms with multiple cots in them?
All right, I'm being given a choice. Do I grab the phaser or do I grab my bag to go home?
I think you need to grab the phaser.
Yeah, you gotta grab the phaser. You can grab the bag and be... and he just makes fun of you.
Do you want to or not?
Oh, let's kill some Borg. Okay, yeah. He's like, yeah, we'll kill some Borg. I was like, yeah, like shooting stuff.
Can you punch him?
Excellent choice, monsieur. Keep the phaser. You're going to need it. And take this too. Be careful now. Don't lose it.
It only plays MP3s, not AAC files.
Take this Zoom.
Time! 0758, sir.
Only Cisco can punch Q.
That's very true.
Have a look. I can't see you.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little.
Yeah, Q always like warps you around to different places and is like, what does this mean? He's like, I'm gonna talk in riddles because it makes for a good episode.
10%. Weapons having no effect.
Damn, they've adjusted their shields already. Why is it always the difficult species that are the most adaptable? The Borg adapt their environment to suit their needs. True adaptability involves changing oneself.
So the guy talking right now plays a Klingon
I'm so glad you cleared that up.
in a TNG episode and one of the Mirror Universe DS9 episodes.
Really?
The
Yeah.
bridge of the USS Righteous. Your father's ship.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
This is him, isn't it? Well, I can see the family resemblance.
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Melbourne and
Yeah, hi,
Saratoga
Dad.
have lost power.
Tolstoy, Kyushu, Saratoga, Melbourne. Recognize the names?
No.
Do you know where you are, cadet?
No.
Captain! Intruder alert!
Oh man, he's
Security, isolate the ops console now. That's right, 10 years ago, Wolf 359. Security!
this game has no subtitles. I'm sorry.
He's barely older than you are. He shouldn't be at security. But 4 hours ago, the real security officer, Lieutenant Sprint, was killed, and this first-year ensign had to take his place. And because of his inexperience, everybody on board, including your father, will be killed.
Oh, how wonderful.
The phases are useless. Just isolate the panel now. If Lieutenant Sprint were still alive,
I love
he might
this
be able to
filming.
save the ship. But he's been dead for 4 hours. No wonder they don't want him on the bridge. Come on, can't you move faster? Chief Medical Officer Dr. Thaddeus Quint. He actually tried to save Sprint's life, but as you can see, he failed, the old goat. Well, what'd you expect? He's a doctor, not a security officer. Still, if he had only had a little more creativity. But he didn't.
He's bypassed the security lockout.
I was loving when Borgs just slap people around.
I know. They're supposed to be like hulking brutes, you know?
Shield mutation is shifting on its own. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh! I need shields back up now.
No, nobody. They can't see Q because he's like warping in the past. That's why nobody sees him.
Ooh, I like this guy.
Captain, there's
Plus,
a
Q's like
transmission
a
going
god. He's
directly to
omnipotent. He can do whatever he wants.
Computer is uploading data about emergency transporters.
Anyone near Jeffrey 6? We need manual power.
It's good to avoid eye contact.
This lady at the console here, she is in Star Trek First Contact. Gets assimilated. One of the
Yeah, I was
first.
sitting there thinking she gets murdered.
Dude, this is really high production value. Fuck, man.
So,
I would have been happy buying
your
this.
father died. Are you ready to avenge his death?
Well, the chip exploding was from first
That's from the
episode.
actual episode, yeah.
Yeah, still, like, fuck, like,
Lieutenant Sprint
they got
was
it.
killed 4 hours before the righteous even got to Wolf 359. But if the good Dr. Quint had been able to save Sprint 4 hours before, then Sprint would have been able to save the righteous, and you would have grown up in the loving company of your father, and all for the want of a horseshoe nail. What say we give the old goat a second chance to save Sprint's life?
Who's the
You're not
goat?
afraid of a little space-time continuum?
Yeah, the doctor.
meddling, are you, cadet?
Oh, we're gonna fuck with the space-time continuum? Let's do it!
Shall we?
This after dark.
This is Lieutenant Sprint. Do you think he knows he's gonna die? I don't think so. Don't bother saying hello. Just makes saying goodbye that much harder.
Time, Mr. Furlong. Oh, 400 hours, sir. Is the cube within sensor range yet?
Coming up now, Captain.
Match speed, stay with it.
Setting a pursuit course.
What if you end up as your own grandpa?
Sprint, look out!
Then you go into the movie The Stupids.
Shall we dance?
Yeah, let's dance.
Oh yeah, that movie. Beware the drive.
am my own grandpa.
Beware the drive beat.
Shoot him.
Come on, Sprint. Make a choice.
Let's throw the iPad at him.
Use your giant zoom.
Excuse me, am I mistaken? But isn't there a Borg on the bridge trying to control the ship? What are you gonna do? Scan it to death?
Oh shit, I'm dead! Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this again.
Shall we dance?
Don't worry, there's no deaths. You just get away to the end, right? I just wanted to get his autograph.
Like, what do you... I love everyone's just like, what are you doing, man?
You dumb. That's okay.
Sprint,
Oh yeah.
Make a choice.
All right, we're gonna shoot him because that's not gonna work because they're Borg. Wait, how did it hit him? Well, I'm dead now. That's good. Oh, okay. Good job, Q.
Quint wasn't clever enough to think of it. Good thing I am.
The Borg cube is pulling ahead. It's ignoring us completely.
Match speed, keep us within close range.
Remember, Sprint should have died right here. Everything you do in his place from this moment on changes history. Invigorating, isn't it?
Yes.
Meddling with fate.
It's pretty awesome.
Lieutenant, are you all right?
Sprint? He's an ox. Nothing scares him.
And nothing hurts him, isn't that right, Lieutenant?
There are all kinds of pain, Lieutenant. Don't let the
So yeah, this guy with the beard, he's the Klingon that headbutts Data in TNG.
Yeah, the chase, the episode you mentioned earlier.
Hey, they had to cut the budget somewhere.
Oh, you got great actors you bring back all the time, like the actor who played Martok. They used him a few times in other spots throughout the show. It's pretty great. Or I got especially one of my favorites when they reused the actor who played Gul Dukat.
Oh yeah.
God, that actor's awesome.
Jeff Combs got used a bunch.
Yeah, God, yeah. Jeffrey Combs, I think he's like the most prolific in terms of like use throughout the different series. Because what, he played like 5 different characters in freaking DS9?
Something like that. Hey, for those watching, if the video looks a little bit wonky because of these lines, if you maximize the video like to full screen, it'll look quite a bit better.
Shoot her!
Shoot her? He said shoot her, so alright, I'll shoot her. I mean, you said so.
If I told you to jump into a Signian vortex, would you do it?
Yeah?
You're a sentient being of sorts. Try
Come on, Q!
You know all this.
You're so awesome and cool and suave.
It's not that easy. I'd appreciate it if you'd make a little effort too.
I'm doing my best here, Dad.
Captain, he's hailing the Borg cube.
Shields are falling. Borg cube is firing.
Oh God! How many times are we gonna watch our ship blow up? He said shoot her!
Something from our little mistakes.
All right, we're gonna do this again. All right, we're gonna shoot him.
I think you shoot the control panel, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is too.
Faces are useless. Captain, we're hailing the Borg ship. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube. Computers uploading data about emergency transport.
The Borg are firing! We're gonna die! And it's your fault.
God, I love the actor.
God, I'm gonna. This is gonna be like.
Well,
You're dead.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that again. All right, beer
It's such
number
a fun
2.
game, man.
All right, you said shoot the control panel. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me that. I would have not figured that out.
There's a lot of stuff in this game that's kind of tricky. Especially when it came out, like, and not knowing some things to do. But, like, it took me and my brothers forever to figure out some of the stuff.
Then get him definitely off my bridge this time. Mr. Sprint, reconfigure your security console so you can control Tactical B. Then meet me down at the computer core. I want to secure this ship in case the Borg try and board us again.
Good shooting.
Thanks, bro.
Quick thinking, Quint. Good work, Quint. Nobody ever gives me any credit for anything I do.
That's because we don't like you, Quint.
I think we can all save our hostility for the Borg, where it will be better placed, don't you?
Let me ask you something, Baraka. Do you just spout these platitudes, or are you deluded enough to actually believe in them?
Come on, Quint.
Oh, snap! He's getting all shitty with
You're
him.
not going to change my mind. I still like you.
Aww.
He kissed me.
Jeffrey Combs played 9 characters across 3 Star Trek series. There you go.
I just realized that chair has little wheels on the bottom of it. That amuses me so much.
Yeah, I know. They don't have those
Just an
chairs in
office chair.
Star Trek ever.
Knowing this
Just,
may be
like, wow, they never actually
chance to
show
talk
the
to
office
tell
chair
more about
wheels
yourself,
normally.
About the years since he died. I wouldn't if I were you. When he looks at you, all he sees is Lieutenant Sprint.
I wonder if they built that bridge for this, or if it's from some other.
No, this is a bridge that they. It was used in another episode, and I can't remember which one it is.
The console, please.
But I had looked
Wait,
it up.
was this the one that
earlier.
they used for that? What ship was it? It was like one of the Nebula class ones. It's a bridge from that.
All right, which button do I push?
This one, I always ended up getting electrocuted because I can never remember which one it does. Because you want to turn off the power to the console first. I think it's like the one on the far right.
Brent,
Oh,
I'm the one whose
Equinox.
brain
That
cells
might
have
be
been
it.
rewired, not you. It's your mind. It's a good thing you touched the designer.
So the bridge on the righteous is the it's a redressed version of the USS Excelsior that they used on the episode Flashback on Voyager with like George Takei.
Oh yeah. I think it's the one on the far right turns off the power.
How do you
There you
spell?
go.
How does this make any sense? All right, now I'll hit the
Well,
first
if
button.
you watch more Star Trek, sir.
God damn it! There's an order to this, isn't there?
Brent, I'm the one whose brain cells have been rewired, not you. Where's your mind?
Ah, God damn
Really
it!
touched
I'll be
it.
right
Oh,
back.
man. What's he gonna do?
All right, tell me the order. Someone just be like, oh, do you just go backwards? Is that really how it works? Yes!
The Sprint. I'm waiting for you down in the core room, Lieutenant. Now!
It's just his way. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, but I'd still hurry if I were you. The captain definitely does not like to be kept waiting.
The captain's an asshole. Oh no.
Like, it's just his way. He's awful. That's his way.
You do know how to get to the core room, don't you, Sprint?
Yeah, of course I do, Q. Q, why are you so nerdy? Like, why you gotta put jazz hands in my face? I'm just a sports player. I'm not in the theater club or anything. Cosmolot, welcome to Human Interact After Dark. It's good to see you, sir.
So you're having some kind of existential crisis over here, Alex.
Please key in destination code.
Sorry, it's when I have this dumb hair with a part down the middle, I have to talk like Xander Cage. Wait, what was I supposed to hit a button? I don't even know where I went. I'm probably gonna jump out and just get killed.
Gonna jump. It's gonna open up into space.
Yeah, old school JQ maxed out his condensation stat. I don't know. Sorry. Ding dong. What's up? Yeah, this is like my high school look, man. I haven't been able to get a haircut since February.
How long are you gonna let it grow?
As soon as I can get a haircut, then it's all fucking going off, and I'm gonna look like I don't know. Oh, hi.
It's time for chipboard.
Oh, thank you, my good man.
Nice timing.
Sprint, we're waiting.
I believe you're wanted in the computer core control room. Oh, mercy.
What is going on?
Oh man, it's been so long since I've seen this game.
Because I can.
Yeah, I know. It's like, why am I doing this? Because fuck you, I'm cute. I can do whatever I want. All right, computer control room. Let me go find that button. Okay.
John DeLance had that put into his contract.
Close party time. Q's such an asshole, but he's such a lovable asshole.
Please key in destination code.
What is the code? 3? Six 420 150 619. All right, Dead God said he knows it.
Oh, so Alex, you didn't run through the whole game?
No, I never. No, I made sure that it just worked.
That it ran.
Sounded.
Oh, okay, cool. Because from if I remember correctly, the game has a little bit of a, I don't know if I'd say a twist, but a game mechanic probably that wasn't commonly used.
You gotta play multiple times and
You're
stuff.
not making very good use of your time.
All right, so Dead God says 150 619. So, oh God, that's so shitty looking.
Turbolift manual interface. Federation turbolifts are capable of processing verbal commands in over 13,000 languages. For those species unable to interact verbally, and during ship emergencies, a turbolift destination code can be manually relayed into the turbolift computer via the interface.
Why can't we just say it?
For a list of turbolift destination codes, see the ship schematic.
All right, where's the ship schematic?
USS Righteous schematic.
Oh my goodness, we gotta go through this.
The USS Righteous. Key areas such as bridge, crew quarters, engineering, computer core control are highlighted.
Yeah, where the fuck am I going?
On all areas, including turbolift designation codes.
I gotta read my tech manuals. That's where we go. So we're going to engineering. 120826. Okay. That's where he wants us, right?
Okay, what I miss?
I'm trying to get the code right. So it says we're supposed to go to engineering, I think. 120826. Can I remember 6 numbers?
One 20826.
Yeah, we're gonna. Maybe not. Maybe computer core. Thank you, computer core.
Turbolift manual interface.
Oh god, I gotta listen to this whole thing. Skip intro.
Processing verbal commands.
No.
I haven't seen a reach like that since Shaq.
Unable to interact verbally.
You gotta pay attention to Q, sir.
I know Q is like telling me stuff. Our modern elevators have better interfaces than this. Dude, I remember when someone like made LCAR's interface for Windows 95, and I like installed it on my computer. I was like, this is fucking stupid. This is bad. Like, it looks cool, but man, it sucks.
Visual overview of the USS Righteous. Key areas such as bridge, crew quarters, engine.
I have the LCAR's interface for my TCL TV, and I love it.
Oh man, what's he gonna do?
Thanks, Navik. By the way, if you guys don't know, you can look down at the bottom. You can cheer bits and like play random sounds for me, and it'll appear on stream with your name. 150619. Oh, someone did have that right. They just told me to put that in there. All right, that's the code. How do I click away? We still can't do the 1-bit cheer. I gotta fix that. I'm sorry.
Capable of processing verbal commands in over 13,000.
All right. Well, this is
unable to interact verbally.
This is the time for some emergency bacon.
Turbolift destination code can manually.
What the fuck is that? Some bacon? Like the stream? I knew you were gonna touch your computer. What kind of monster are you?
This is a test bed.
So,
wait, you're fine with the Coors Light, but you're not fine with the turbo bacon?
Well, the Coors Light isn't going to be greasy.
This bacon is emergency bacon. It's been sanitized.
Are highlighted. More information is available.
Okay.
On all
oh god, it's so good.
Turbolift designation codes.
All right, there we go. That was a good thing.
He's riding the silver bullet.
Thanks, Nebek. And I have a napkin right here. What was the code on that again?
I don't know. Why don't you ask your emergency bacon?
050302.
I wasn't paying attention. I was so appalled.
Bridge 010001. Computer core 150619. That's where I want to go, but it won't let me do that. Do I have to click all of these? Alright, I can't click anything else in here except for... Alright, exit. Alright, let's do this. It won't let me click anything. It's just like... I have the computer pad. Yeah, like, see? It's like, no! I don't know how to get out of this!
Manual interface.
I right-clicked a bunch. And it still won't let me out.
Oh man, I think we're gonna have to look up the walkthrough.
I'm right-clicking.
We'll remember when he comes back, but
no,
there we go. Wait. 150619. We're good.
My mic working?
Yeah, your mic's working now.
Yeah. Okay.
My bad.
All right, I got the code. 150619. 15061. This is not a good usable interface. 9.
Well, I mean, if you could actually have your fingers in there, you could stretch out your index fingers.
No, I'm just saying, I'm clicking and like it's taking like a second and a half before it's like beep.
Maybe if you paid more attention at your cadet classes,
right, you wouldn't be
problem
traveling through time. And
guys, like the iPhone exists. Like, why is this so bad? Yes, Joaquin, the pain is over. Actually, no, the pain is just beginning.
Hey, buddy, I guess I beat you down.
The next time you try to use the elevator,
Sprint.
the pain just continues.
I am a very tolerant captain, except when it comes to punctuality. I suggest you become more familiar with this ship's layout so you don't keep us waiting again.
Get on my face, Dad.
We were trying to route all of the ship's controls through the security systems as an extra precaution, but something kept rejecting all of our attempts to access the security programs. And that's when we found this.
What did the Borg put in there?
But how did it get on the ship, and what is its purpose?
It seems to be tied in directly to the security systems, locking us out.
I love this thing. You can kill yourself so many different ways with this.
Sprint.
Oh boy.
Security officer. What do you think?
You're getting Emmy excited here. What are we gonna do? Let's stick our finger in the twisty thing and watch our finger fall off.
Well, I mean, you could do a number of things. I'll tell you right now, half of them involve the ship exploding.
Bury him 6 feet under! The nail in the coffin! Kaboom!
500 million gigawatts will do that to you.
500 million gigawatts!
Meddling with things you don't understand again? You know, I think I'm learning something here. That's what I don't like about you people. Your ignorance of the working of the galaxy is unparalleled.
You died!
You continue to blunder ahead as if you knew what were going on. The Borg, on the other hand, really seem to know what they're about. If only they had more personality. In fact, if they had any personality, I might consider spending more time with them. But for now, don't touch what you don't understand.
All right, I'll just not touch anything.
You're the security officer. What do you think?
All right, we're gonna touch the control pad on the right, which is probably gonna kill us.
The little tools on top, you can play with those.
Nah, that won't do much of anything.
Sprint. You're the security officer. What do you think?
All right, we'll try the tools on the top. Don't touch electric exposed stuff. Apparently that's a rule. All right, we're gonna do this dentist tool right here.
I think this one blows up the ship.
That totally looks totally legit.
Yeah, I mean the production values on this game.
It's too bad it's not higher res, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm
like a remaster of this would be pretty awesome, actually, I think.
Yeah. They have the good fortune too of you know, they have all these pre-existing sets.
Self-destruct!
Oh, you fucked up, sir.
Bridge, override all security systems.
I can't, Captain. 5 seconds.
I'm locked out.
I love you, Captain.
2, 1.
You die!
What, there's a game over screen now?
That was a surprisingly long cutscene just for you fuck it up, right?
Dude, it just fucking dropped me to the desktop. It's like goodbye.
Alex, are you? I think I missed it earlier. So, are you playing this in a virtual machine or?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't save. I didn't save anything.
And go to
oh god. The game just booted me out and it's like, good luck for not saving. Holy shit.
Well, I hope you've learned your lesson, sir.
God, I guess I gotta save. All right, we're gonna see where my save is now. All right, let's see how far back I am.
There are all kinds of pain, Lieutenant. Don't let the fact that you are Bajani prevent you from acknowledging the hurt.
I think this is as far as I made it when I just like, yeah, don't Borg Q.
He's ordering us to proceed.
All right, what was the code again? Fuck, we can just go straight to that. 150619. Okay, there we go.
Until then, maintain radio silence until contacted.
Helm laying a course for Wolf 359. Pull ahead of the Borg cube and then match speed.
Aye, sir. ETA at current speed, 4 hours, 5 minutes.
We gotta go through some of that all over again, but not all of it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad.
Get that thing off my bridge.
It's a good thing that I saved these other places because, like, God, we would have to start all over from the beginning. That would be really shitty.
From what I remember, I had to save quite a bit.
All right, then they just taught me. It's like, dude, you need to save.
Security alert!
All right, so while we're getting through this, let's go ahead and let's do a recap here of all this shit that's supposed to be happening.
I'm okay.
Well, I can tell you a couple things. Like this captain of this ship, he was in a TNG episode where he's like a human who defected to the Romulan Empire.
Oh yeah.
But he comes back and he gives like information, a message from Spock to Captain Picard, because Spock is like trying to. It's during the reunification stuff.
Good shooting.
How about
you mean that great storyline they completely abandoned in later Trek?
Good work.
Yeah.
Go get a bowl of cereal because we got about 5 minutes before we catch back up to where we were.
I think we can all
Yeah. Oh, so the character that I think that you're supposed to be,
Let me ask you something,
Core Sprint or whatever, the Bajani, he's like in almost every episode of Voyager.
No matter how hard you try,
just as like
you're
an
not going
extra
to
in the
change my
background.
mind. I still like you.
Kiss me.
He's like never been kissed before because he's such a big asshole. He's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What are you staring at? Oh, of course, your father. This must be strange for you, knowing he may be about to die.
This guy, your father, he is in an episode of Voyager called Dragon's Teeth. He's like a weird alien-looking guy. He was also in the episode of TNG Imaginary Friend.
Hey, Sprint. What, are you having one of your Bajani trans?
Wait, Dragon Teeth, that's that one race who used the those transwarp conduits, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was a great series of that one.
All right, so I just clicked the right and then the middle one, and then I'm good. I'm glad I remember this. I can remember a pattern of 4 sequences. I'm not that dumb. Cosmo's like, dude, your friends know a lot about Star Trek. Why don't you guys introduce yourself again? Because we have some new people in here while we're waiting to kind of like get back up to where we were.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah, but I'd still hurry if I were you.
Wrestling with Gaming. Tell everybody who you are, because they may not know who you are.
Hold on, I'm eating something.
Hold on, you got emergency bacon too! I told you it was awesome! Fucking emergency bacon, it's amazing.
You do know how to get to the core room, don't you, Sprint?
I know how to get to the core room now.
I have a channel called Wrestling with Gaming on YouTube. It's gaming documentaries. It's where you go after you finish watching all of Gaming Historian's videos. It's my joke.
Where's a gaming historic nerd? You there? 150069. What was the code?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, my daughter's crying in the background, so I have my mic muted.
That's okay.
But yeah, if you want to come to my channel, I do similar fashion history retrospectives to Yahel and movie reviews once in a while.
You said it with like such a sultry sexual voice.
Right. Come to my channel when you get tired of watching quality content in Yahel's. You can watch the lower B spectrum stuff I produce.
No, dude, you guys, here's the thing. You guys actually do research on your videos and like call up these people and like track them down. Like the fact that Ian's like, dude, should I hire a private investigator to find out what these guys at Philips did about the CDI? Like, dude, nobody does that on YouTube. They're just like, I'm going to fucking steal some video clips from some other guy who played the game. And then I'm going to talk over it and be like, here's a bunch of shit I'm going to talk about like I don't know anything. You guys actually do real work.
I would much rather just read Wikipedia. That's what I should really do.
Sometimes I wish we were just one of those other channels. That's way easier.
I suggest you become more familiar with this ship's layout.
Wait, he's gonna yell at me! I fucking went down there right away, dude!
Make myself clear?
Back your ass off! It's Saturday! I'm working on Saturday, okay?
Security systems as an extra precaution, but something kept rejecting all of our attempts to access the security programs. And
You look like Tim Allen's uncle. Alright, we're gonna fucking save the game right here. Don't die!
But how did it get on the ship?
Alright, we're gonna grab the other tool and see if it dumps us to desktop.
Tied in directly to the security systems, locking us out.
Question is, how do we remove it? Sprint, you're the security officer. What do you think?
This is where you get choked and I become captain, right? Alright, let's see if this little switchblade razor does anything.
Base law.
Ooh, tricorder.
It's definitely tied into the security.
It's like the shitty iPhone of the future.
Analyzing code, it seems to be going through some sort of encryption sequence, like it's trying to rewrite. It's trying to crack the self-destruct key code.
Self-destruct program initiated.
God damn it!
Computer aboard self-destruct.
Self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Bridge, override all security systems.
I can't, Captain. 5 seconds. I'm locked out. 3, 2.
Well, there we go. See ya.
You know there should be a Chivo for this.
I love these random buttons. I'm just hitting a random button. Like I don't know what's happening.
Understand again? You know, I think I'm learning something here. That's what I don't like about you people. Your ignorance of the working of the galaxy is unparalleled.
Overkill!
And yet you continue to blunder ahead as if you knew what were going on.
That's what I always loved about this
Somebody
game.
put a
There's
straitjacket on this guy. He's out of control.
the one thing I always loved about this game. Like, there's no shortage of ways to get yourself killed in it.
It's like any good Sierra game, you know? They looked at that, they're like, yeah, that's good game design.
Yeah.
All right, what am I supposed to do here?
You're the security officer. What do you think?
I'm trying to remember because like all the because you can't touch. You touch the thing, it shocks you and kills you.
All right, so the whole thing is shock and kill.
Yeah, and the 2 tools will do that. I feel like you have to click somewhere else and like rearrange some chips.
500 million gigawatts will do that to you.
The Q Continuum fought OSHA in the past in Q1. So if you die 3 times in a row, it looks like it's like goodbye. Dump to desktop. Dun dun dun. I need to make a thing here. Hold on. We're gonna do this. So every time we get dumped to the desktop, at least we can see like that way at least we have like a proper screen here. All right, how do I run this? Star Trek Borg enhanced audio. At least we can have like a you lost screen now. All right, good. Don't die. All right, let's continue from there.
I think if you touch the chips on the far right of the
I was like looking at those and I was like, maybe there's something there.
Because I think you rearrange those, and I think you can. I'm trying to remember. I literally haven't touched this game since 1996.
All right.
And what is its purpose?
It seems to be tied in directly to the security systems, locking us out.
Question is, how do we remove it?
How can you even tell there's security chips over there? It's like, these low res games, and then they added the scan lines. I can't even touch the chips over there. Let's see if I can touch that over there. Wait. All right, I got a pad here.
Non-standard technological plant. Borg in origin. Energy source unknown. Readings indicate potential.
Have you tried turning the computer core on and off again?
Yeah, we got to try that first.
Danger. Warning. Leave it alone.
Yeah, no kidding. Leave it alone. Okay.
I think if you could sit here for a minute and like don't do anything.
Melted alloy cutting tool. Used to dislodge or attach 2 objects composed of alloys of unequal tensor. Designed to separate the 2 objects with a minimum of damage to either surface. Based on a surgical device which was invented to dislodge skin adhesions from frozen titanium tanks.
Yeah, don't touch. Can I look at these chips over here on the side? Maybe that's how we do it.
Sophisticated information storage and processing device used aboard Starfleet vessels. Composed of linear memory crystal material, the isolinear chip came into general use around 2349. Oh, forget it. People make such a big deal about technology.
All right, can I just use the chip? You said use the chip. You thought that was...
I remember that being a thing you could do, but I don't know. It's also
Can someone fact this for me, please?
It's been 24 years. I think about it. I played this game.
Righteous for routing and controlling information relay paths. Controls all input-output ports.
That sounds like what I need to do. I don't know how I put the pad away. I just... Oh god, this pad, like it's like some dude on a blue screen pulling his hand up. And it's at a different frame rate than the rest of the other bullshit in there. I can hit escape. Alright, let's look at this pad over here. Oh, you double click.
Sprint is right. Until we know more about Borg technology, I don't think we should make any attempts to interfere with the implant directly.
Captain, we were within transporter range for only 6.7 seconds. I don't see how the Borg transported to the bridge and implanted the circuit unless...
Unless there were 2 of them. If there is another Borg on this ship, he's found a way to screen against our usual senses.
We do need the Space Quest 4 hint book.
See what you can do to help.
That's all I had to do was nothing? Was just like, look at the fucking
You've got the scans so sensitive, they're going to alert us if a particle of dust falls.
If that particle of dust falls off a Borg, then I want to know about it.
You're too cautious.
You're too lax.
Oh, goddamn it, my mic was muted.
Sorry, say it again.
I see that Star Trek Borg, bro. So many things, so many different ways to kill yourself.
The academy.
What?
Oh, Lieutenant Furlong, Lieutenant Sprint, and Ensign Tark. Somehow that's not quite how I pictured it.
That's not your fault. Every time I see that thing, it reminds me of how much courage it must have taken for you just to be here. And of how much we both owe Sprint. Just don't let Sprint hear. His head's big enough already.
What exactly do you owe him? You'll spend the rest of your life a slave to technology.
I'm not a slave to it. In 6 months, a year at the most, I won't even need this.
In 3 hours, 4 at the most, we won't even be alive. Unless we're Borg.
Oh, God.
Debbie Downer over there.
Dr. Quinn is testing the boundaries of the humanoid ability to maintain affection for him, which he thinks he's not worthy of. So what he does is he tries to make everyone dislike him.
Well, he's very good at that.
You remember, Q's there. He's just inhabiting the body of the ship's doctor.
Only you can see that he's Q. Everybody else sees him as like the other guy.
Into the collective.
We won't let it happen. To any of us, better dead than Borg. Agreed?
What is going on?
That's how you do it in the future.
The future is just like, yeah, we're gonna make a triangle out of each other's hands. It's like the Klingon symbol.
You guys don't do that?
No. They just made a suicide pact. Yeah, seriously, made it. What the fuck?
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we made it to CD2. So avert your eyes, children. It's an emulator.
You don't actually have this game? What?
Wait, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, you're not running this on an actual 1995 computer? What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on.
Hey, this guy's a phony. What the fuck? It's a fake.
We're working the CD-ROM, man. We should probably save the game.
They definitely saved that, yeah.
You fucking made it out by doing nothing. That is not very Star Trek.
No, it's until you know more. You don't
yes, you do have to click 1 or 0 old school, Jay, because it's all written from the Borg. In fact, the installer, I should show you the installer. The installer is designed like all caps in like the Borg, and you do 1 and 0 because it's like, dude, this is a Star Trek game, so you have to be smart to actually play this game. Also, this set here, pretty cool. I wonder how they do those sliding doors, if there's just like a dude there with like a rope being like...
So if I remember correctly, you're gonna want to knock him out.
Alright.
Like you're gonna punch your dad in the face.
Punch your dad. Punch your dad.
Just don't kill him.
Okay, one of us has to go, but somebody should stay in case he went through and doubled back.
Click on his jaw when you get a chance.
I said one of us, I didn't say you.
Right. Click on his face.
I can't. You may be head of security, but I do outrank you. Yeah, it's only by 3 weeks, but I think that would stand up in case of a court-martial. I'll tell you what.
Forgot about this. So you click on his face instead. Doesn't matter when he cheats. And you punch him straight square in the face.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Now that's what you call overkill.
And then you're gonna want to grab his phaser and then start remodulate it.
Okay, Patrick's just like, oh dude, I have 20 more rare Pokemon cards, I outrank you.
Yeah. So you want to flip it over, remodulate it, put it back on.
Click the little button. No! I'm dead.
You're toast, buddy.
I'm dead. No.
Oh, you didn't click the remodulator button. We're gonna die. Great.
God damn it!
Yep.
Joe Glass goes down. Glass Joe. How is he alive? How did he get up? You... He does give you the hint to change the phaser settings, so you can punch him. All right, here we go. We're punching him again. All right, good. The punch is there.
You just bought the farm.
Yes, thanks, Nevik. You gotta click that little button on the back. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to click that thing? All right, we're grabbing the phaser. He has 2 phasers? Like, what the fuck? Why does he have 2 phasers? Click, 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 click. No, which button are you supposed to click? No, God. All right, I should probably save it after we reload. All right, so this is not gonna be good.
Well, that's about as timeless as new metal.
Yeah, I need to go faster. Yeah, Dead God's like, dude, save. You haven't saved in 5 minutes. This is.
They've adapted to our phaser settings.
They've adapted to our phaser settings. Of course, that's the Borg.
Because
Right,
I thought you had to
save.
click on the bottom button. But yeah.
I totally spelled that wrong, but whatever. Click the plus button. Yeah, you gonna die. All right. What happens if you like touch his face? Do you just like pet him like lovingly?
Oh, Dad.
I'm clicking all the buttons. I'm clicking them. I'm clicking them. I'm clicking them. I'm like clicking the fuck out of that thing.
You do that? What the hell? That's weird. Why isn't it letting you do it?
Oh, you pick up the phaser, but you put it back in Dad's thing so that he can shoot back. So you can fight this Borg guy. Okay, all right, that makes sense.
But we're probably gonna die here and get.
Where is the area that I need to click? Cause like Q's gonna dump me to desktop. All right, good. We're still alive. I did click the shit out of it. Are you supposed to click that little circular? Because I saw that in the review. Like, oh, I forgot I needed to click this little circular button. I was like, okay, I'm trying to click it.
Is it possible that you haven't noticed that I keep sending you back to the same place? I mean, do you think I do these things just to be perverse? Well, yes, I suppose I do. I'm an omnipotent being. I could send you anywhere. I'm sending you there for a reason.
Okay.
Try to get it right this time. Tired of replaying this moment.
Yeah, I'm tired of replaying it too. I'm kind of stupid. I might be a game reviewer. All right. I'm clicking all over this fucking shit here, and he's like not doing anything.
Very odd. It's not letting you do that.
Is there like a thing where like you can't click too fast?
Maybe.
All right, this is the part of the game where it's like it's kind of bullshit. Is it on the keyboard? No, it is definitely all mouse control. The only thing you do on the keyboard is save and stuff. So I notice if I click too fast, it gets a little ridiculous. So like,
wait, do we have to wait? Crap. Maybe we don't knock. Wait, is it letting you not knock him out now?
No, it starts to knocking him off.
Okay, okay. God, why doesn't it let you click it? That's weird.
Is it the round button or which button is it to change the phaser settings? Press the round button with the plus symbol on it.
Yeah, you gotta click that little circular button on the bottom.
I'm trying to, but there's no plus symbol on it. There's no symbol on it.
Well, there's a symbol, it's just not. It's that little circular bottom when you flip it, like the little button on the very bottom of the weapon. You gotta click that little notch.
Is it that big round thing? I see a big round thing there, and I'm trying to click it. Do I just need to click the shit out of it?
Maybe.
All right, I'm gonna try. I heard that this is like the most frustrating part of the game. And when I was reading a quick review, it was like,
Maybe because the fact it's emulated, it's just way too fast.
No, it's not. I mean, all right, if I click the shit out of it, it doesn't like it. I gotta click it like once.
Possible that you haven't noticed that I keep sending you back to the same
I
place.
just remember this game being easier, but that's probably because it was much slower loading in between these
Yeah,
frames. well,
this is like a Pentium 75 I'm running on, dude. Like,
Yeah, I remember it being kind of like this, kind of a pain in the ass, until you learned all the patterns and stuff.
Yeah. The knock his bitch ass out.
Yeah, I know. That little zoom back is pretty nice. All right, so it's click and then click. I just got to be deliberate with the clicking, not like spastic.
Yeah, so I think click on it, and we
it's the
flips
round
over.
button.
Yeah, click on that round button right there in the bottom. Click.
Yeah!
There you go.
We fucking got it!
Nice.
All right, we're gonna learn about some nerd shit here. This nerd shit.
Handheld phaser. Power setting range from stun to metallurgical. For use as high-powered cutting tool, and from narrow beam to wide beam.
We got it! We got it!
Phasers are normally adjusted to
Shut up, nerd.
I got news for you. That ain't esports.
How do you get rid of this? Oh, no! Star Trek is all about filling your brain full of information of like stuff that doesn't exist. There we go. Now we're gonna put it back in Dad's pocket after we knocked him out.
Look at the swag on this bit.
Yeah, exactly, Nevik. I don't know why this doesn't make any fucking sense.
You should probably save it as soon as you can after this.
Yeah.
Yes, suck it, Borg.
Good idea.
I don't have all day. How long is this gonna take?
You're right. They probably already adapted to the old ones. Nice shot. What did you think I was gonna do? Cheat?
Oh, my face hurts. Here's the thing, if they redid Star Trek TNG and they did the Borg,
let's go see what this
they would have to change the way they look because they look like just like a bunch of rubber hoses like with paint and stuff on them. Like they don't look good in HD. They'd have to redo it.
They look good in First Contact.
Useful from it.
And in I mean they look pretty good too in Voyager because they used a lot of the outfits from First Contact in Voyager.
Okay.
But this
What do you think?
this came out in 96. First Contact came out in 96. These uniforms
What are we doing? He wants me to I'm going to click on this thing and the ship's going to explode.
Good guess, Ensign. Logical, intuitive, decisive, but wrong. Try again.
All right, I should probably save so that.
What do you think?
Yeah. These uniforms are the uniforms prior to First Contact. I mean, they're not right for the period because they should be using the collared two-piece uniforms, but
Yeah, these are the DS9 ones, aren't they?
yeah.
The tricorder's having trouble gaining access to the data. The circuit is designed with a pretty standard neural interface, though, like some of our medical implants. No, it just can't seem to...
Good job.
I guess that's all we're going to learn from this.
It's too bad. I bet there was some really important stuff on that Borg circuit. Maybe you should try something else.
It's too late to try something else, Quint. The circuit's already fried.
It's not too late if I say it's not too late.
Yeah, the snap.
Sprint, what do you think?
All right, what do we do? Do we put it?
Put it on her head.
Idiot.
Okay.
Grab the thingy and put it on the implant in her brain.
All right, let's use my thing.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
God, I'm surprised I remember this game. Going back that far.
You definitely remember more than I do.
Yeah.
Like once you mentioned something, I'm like,
I
yeah.
don't understand.
Targus's implant works along the same basic principles as the Borg circuit. She might be able to interface with it.
No. You can't possibly be suggesting that Ensign Targus be allowed to interface with the implant.
Nobody is suggesting anything of the kind.
In truth, Captain, interfacing with the implant would be somewhat like autoneural stimulation, an experience which Ensign Targus is quite familiar with.
Exactly the point, Captain. Ensign Targus's neural implant is designed to counteract the side effects of that kind of neural stimulation experience. This kind of neural input is...
Does anybody mind if I join in on this discussion?
Thank you.
The long-term effects of your recovery won't...
Counselor, the concept of long-term effects loses its meaning when the entire Federation is in danger of obliteration.
God.
I'm ready.
She's fucking Francis the tank is like, fucking do it! Fucking plug me in!
Do it.
You could have waited till I sat down.
I could have, but I didn't.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Just put it in already.
I want Sprint to do it.
Whatever you have to go through, Targus will be there for you.
Counselor, I've already been through hell and back. I don't think this could be any worse.
Moral of the story, get high, sit in captain's chair.
Could it be? It's Kylo!
Oh my goodness.
Shut up.
Assimilation! Technology! Channels! Subspace channels! The Borg implant taking over systems! Communication with collective! Jam systems!
The Borg implant is getting its orders from the Borg collective. How do we jam the signals, Targus?
Shield. Modulate mutations. 0.6525 of normal. Now!
Do it!
Yeah, don't pull the thing off her head.
The Borg cube is scanning us.
What's happening with those shields, Mr. Furlong?
Almost there, sir. They're firing!
Mr. Furlong!
Got it. They've stopped firing.
The shield settings must be in sync with the Borg scanners. They sense us as being part of the collective.
Pull it off, dudes! What are you doing?
We are resistances. You will be assimilated.
The shield has cut off the Borg circuit from the Borg collective. We've got to disconnect it.
Kill me.
Well, too late.
One more CC of Neuroblock and she'll be a vegetable for life.
Well, I know what to do here. I don't know. Well, we saved before, so whatever. So we'll see.
I want to be responsible for turning Ensign Targus into a Bolian zucchini.
Let's use the thing. I did a thing. Did I do good?
And you killed
All
her.
drug responses are negative. She's as good as dead.
Whoops.
No, she'd be better off if she were dead. Maybe you should have just shot her. You want to go back and you want to try that?
Damn, Q.
I love how shitty Q is.
Yeah. She got lobotomized. Yeah.
I think you can actually physically rip it off because your character's species is pain resistant or whatever.
Apparently, what? You tell me? Every time I touch something, fucking dies, and then you're like, you gotta just rip it off, dude.
No, I mean like, because when you were turning the power off on your console, they're like, man, you got that great. So I think you can actually do it.
Are you sure you want to do this? You saw what it did to Furlong. But then again, you are Bajani.
Yeah, Bajani, there we go.
A chance to think about it.
Yeah, you know, that race we've never heard of.
Wait, do I have to click it twice? Seriously?
Yeah.
Fucking, I have to fucking click it twice. This is like some bullshit.
Bites the dust.
Yeah, no, like, this is some bullshit. Like I clicked the thing and Q stopped me. You're not my dad.
One more CC.
It's called mind fucking you to make you not think about doing it.
Don't you mind fuck me, Dad? This is really weird. I'm gonna just click on the head thing anyway. Oh God.
Borg Designator Interface.
God.
The central cybernetic element of all Borg.
This would be cool for a second playthrough or New Game Plus, but like this thing where like Q is reading all these things, I'm like, I don't need to hear your shit, Dad.
But he gives, I mean, he is like giving you, you know, the answers.
Dad, like let me figure it out on my own. I don't need to nerd out on this. Like I just tell me like the sequence of shit to make it happen.
No. You're not dead. You're unconscious. In a Bajani pain trance. Interesting phenomena. I'm not sure what its evolutionary benefit was for the Bajani. Something like a Terran possum, perhaps. Oh, look. You're regaining consciousness.
Welcome back, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Q.
I guess this means I owe you my life twice, huh, Sprint?
Gotta love it.
I've never seen anyone go into a Bijani pain trance before. Interesting. You were clearly unconscious, yet your body managed to finish the task at hand.
I should have brought a second
I suppose
beer.
it's part of the survival mechanism. Quick thinking. Next time, they'll warn me.
While you were out, we did a diagnostic on the computer systems. The Borg implant is continuing to write code.
I'm sending an away team over to the Borg cube to see if they can find anything that'll help us disable the implant.
Targus and I are going, but we could use a third. I don't know if we'll get out of there alive.
I won't order you to go, Lieutenant.
Oh, we few, we happy few, we band of Borg. They're turning this into some heroic escapade, trying to make it impossible to turn down. I'll go.
We don't need you, Quint. We need someone we can trust.
Oh, God.
Against the world. Coming.
Yeah, we got the 3-hand thing. I don't know what that means.
Each of ours has been.
You punched me, but I still trust you.
Here, take this.
I don't think we need an emergency med kit. If things get that bad, we're probably dead.
There are many ways to die. Some of them are more painful than others. There's an emergency hypospray programmable for neuro painkillers just in case. You do know how to use it, don't you?
We're coming alongside the Borg cube.
Good luck. Energize.
Is this CD3? Are we getting in there?
If I remember correctly, I think you have to jump between CD3 and CD2.
No, they would not. They would not do that.
I think you have to do something like that.
Yeah,
that is some bullshit.
There's some fun stuff coming up here that took me and my brother a while to figure out.
Oh,
same.
Yeah. All right, here we go. CD3. We're in the Borg ship. It's lit all cool. I remember as a kid, like, the Borg episodes are fucking scary because, like, those dudes are scary to me when I was, like, a little kid.
You should put it all on floppy disks. I don't think you could theoretically fit like this on a floppy disk just because of all the video.
Not if you use like that new video codec that got coming out, the VVC codec. It's like 50% faster or 50% more efficient than HEVC.
Oh, so you can load it on 3.5-inch floppies?
Yeah, so you can load on 3.5-inch floppies or 3G connections.
32,000 floppies for one Star Trek Borg.
Let's see what they do first.
Alex, I think you're only like halfway through the game.
Really? No, this is CD3. We're not gonna shoot
You're
him.
gonna bounce back to the other CD though, like Ian said, I'm pretty sure. And there's something that hasn't happened yet.
Dude, Q told me what are you looking at, Cadet? Q was one of the Borg! You don't shoot the Borg until they know that you're a threat. I remember that from TNG. When fucking Picard got turned into a Borg, that was like the craziest shit ever. We were like, and then we had to wait a whole fucking season. It's like, no! And then when they came back, and now the exciting conclusion, and it was like, oh, he's okay.
Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
Cutest fucking some shit.
Totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
You can bypass your fucking attitude, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Oh God. Oh fucking Jesus. All right. I'm gonna click this and then click that. Oh God. Oops.
So Alex, the secret here.
Thank you.
It's rather amusing. Is that in this game, you actually have to get assimilated by the Borg in order to learn the combination.
That's the trouble with Borg. You kill one, there's always another one to take its place.
And it was funny because remember back in the day, my brother and I, we never figured it out, so we'd constantly keep going back to the save point and try and figure it out. And it's like, no, you got to be assimilated to figure it out.
All right, so I have to load the save point and shoot them and get assimilated.
Well, yeah, you got to. So here you got to get shot, and then you got to go through the whole being assimilated, or you got to shoot them, and then kick off the whole event and get assimilated.
And then you learn the code.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Ian, am I remembering it wrong? But I thought there was a part where when you get actually this part when you have to get assimilated that, don't you have to like restart the game or something? Like you have to like
you might have to. I think. Well,
we'll find out, I guess. But
yeah, I'm trying to remember.
They seriously gonna dump me to the desktop to finish the game in like a legit playthrough of like not that would be pretty meta.
Well, I think like after you get assimilated, I think you actually have to legit quit all the way out and then come back in. I think is there like a fourth wall thing that he does?
I thought there was. I mean, dude, it's been so long. That's how I remember it, but who knows?
This is Q. He doesn't legit anything. That's right, Manny. We're gonna shoot these fuckers. We're gonna get assimilated. Let's do it.
What do we do?
And you know what's interesting is that like Voyager kind of reused this idea in was it like the two-parter Scorpion?
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens.
Matrix Zero or whatever it was.
But like Janeway, Tuvok, and B'Elanna all get assimilated on purpose.
Can we just say you got assimilated?
Oh, you just died.
Hold on, buddy. I need you conscious. Don't go into one of your paint trances yet.
I think what happens, dude, I think I remember now.
What is that?
You have to get assimilated, you briefly are a Borg, then you die, and once you restart, you had seen the code while you were briefly a Borg.
Yeah, you have to go through and assimilate the entire ship, don't you?
I don't think you have to do that, but maybe.
Here we go. Oh, man. Fucking... assimilate me! Come on, do it! Yeah!
Come on. We have to get out of this corridor before more of them come.
But it's got sprint.
Later. That's an
Your DM mail.
Did you ever do the Vegas experience, Hell?
No, I never got to. There's a great YouTube
all right, here we go.
documentary.
Wait. Here's... All right, we're getting assimilated.
You can get into something with the symbols from what I remember, right?
Yeah, you got to remember the lockout code on that console.
Alright, I'm assimilated. I got like the fucking green code going around. So I'm obviously assimilated. Alright, teach me the code, dude. I'm one of you now. I'm Locutus of Borg. Let's do this.
You're Theta K7.
Theta K7. That's such a shitty... Why did I get such a shitty name, dude?
Oh wait, Beta L3. Oh, never mind. That's just what it's saying.
Alright, we're gonna obey. Let's do this. Suddenly the Borg do 3-arm bro shake. Wait, it's upper right, up, down, and then left? Was that the code? Did I just miss it?
Yeah, that was the code. You had to...
Hold on.
So...
Left. 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. 1, 3, 3, 4, 2. Is that right? 1, 3, 3, 4, 2? Is that the code?
I think so. Yeah.
Alright, let's see what happens. Do I assimilate my teammates too?
I think you actually beam over to the
1, 3,
ship,
3, 4, 2, 2. Okay. Thank you.
Right,
Thanks, dead guy.
There they are.
Yeah! Get fucked, teammates! We made a blood pact!
Oh, yeah!
Dude, I'm assimilating my teammates now. This is great. Infrared mode, dude. You're getting hunted down. This is a really long, gratuitous, like, you lost scene.
Right?
I still die. Why did I not interrupt this code? All right, good.
Because I think now you'll be able to put it in. You'll be given the option of doing it as a human.
All right. I should have just assimilated everybody, dumped a desktop. You should have made me loop as a Borg, where it's just like, all right, dude. What do Borgs do when like no one's like interrupting their ship? They just sit there and like, okay.
So the way that Alex, the way that this part like messed a lot of people up, myself and Ian included, was you'd think that I got assimilated, I died, and people would just restart the game or
they would never watch it, not be like, fuck, it's FMV, this is amazing.
Not realizing, I'm supposed to get assimilated, I'm supposed to die, you know. Especially in 1996, there's not a lot of games where you are supposed to die, you know, to progress.
It was kind of a mindfuck.
I'm totally okay with games where you're supposed to die, because like Wing Commander was like that, where like you could be on a loser path mission and it was like kind of fun to play that out. It just hope that they would autosave it for you, be like, hey, you want to restore here, just so you know.
What do we do?
Let's see what they do first.
But this is really like, at least when this came out in '96, it was really like pre-walkthroughs on the internet, so you really didn't have that luxury of available information. So I remember like going through this a bunch of times with my brothers. We were trying to figure it out, and we're like, "Oh my god, you have to be assimilated? That's fucking crazy."
That's pretty cool.
That
though.
was my reaction too.
I like it, but it's not. It needs some streamlining. They need to figure out a way to do it, and like, I mean, part of the part where Q can snap his fingers, you go back to the right spot. Like they should have just snapped you back to the right after you saw the code. Is like he's like, oh, there you go, and then snaps your fingers. Like, did you remember? And then you type in the code, and then he's like, here, let me help you out, and then he snaps you back. Like if you do stuff like that, then if you streamline it.
But Q doesn't. That wouldn't be totally in line with his character. Like
I guess.
in TNG, he,
But
Q
I'm
will
thinking about a
guide you
game
to-
though, because like people can fuck this up easily.
Q will guide you to the trough of water, but you know he won't make you drink.
All right, Dead God's got my back. He's got 133-422. There we go. If that works, then Dead God wins the game. 1, 3, 3, 4, 2. 2. All right, here we go.
Dead God wins the game.
Contact terminated with a simulation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
Good job, Dead God.
It's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant, we can feed it this sequence in order to shut down.
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
Get that circuit.
Yeah.
Wait, do I shoot this guy?
Hot circuit.
Hold on. I can't save, so I'm shooting him. He said get that circuit, so let's do it.
Well, that didn't set off any alarms for some reason. The other time it did.
Which is weird because the Borg don't have like alarms, right? Like they don't have a need for it because they're all connected.
Yeah,
they're
that's how it works. Yeah.
I mean, I guess, you know, as a plot device or whatever, or just to move things forward, it's fine, but...
No, righteous. The Borg implant's been overriding our system since you left, but we still don't know what it's doing.
It's rewriting all of our systems to make them compatible with Borg systems.
I thought our shield setting cut its subspace channel off from the collective.
It did, but it's following a pre-programmed set of instructions.
I love how the Excelsior class engineering bay looks a lot like the Intrepid class engineering bay for some reason.
Budgets.
It is a buffer in the interface. It has an individual Borg designation. I remember from my experience with it, everything is filtered through that designation.
Baraka to Captain Anderpaw.
What is it, Counselor?
Captain, the Borg cube has just started a series of random scans.
They're looking for us.
This is like a very solid Star Trek episode.
Yeah, I would say so. It's just, I wish I didn't have to fuck up all the time. But it's all first person, so it's kind of weird, you know?
Why the fuck is this thing steampunk with an actual clock fucking thing?
I know.
The face looks pretty simple.
Sprint. Attach the circuit to the Borg implant.
No. Let me.
Maybe I should do it.
Wait, I'm gonna give it to her. She can do it.
I think she dies when you do this.
Why?
I try to remember. I'm a bit hazy on this part.
I'm fine.
Targets?
I'm sorry.
No. No.
Stay back.
Oh, because she's like been.
Don't you understand?
I tasted that sweet collective.
Yeah.
It was too soon!
You're right. It's not your fault, but you don't have to. We can help.
You should have known! You were there with me! You should have known!
I should have known. Okay, yeah. Because I've played this game before.
Well, I guess we were there whenever she had some accident.
Yeah, I get the brain implant.
Captain, the shields are dropping. What's going on down there?
Oh, good job.
Help, take evasive action.
We're dead.
He's taken control of Helm.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. You were right.
Just wanted a sweet hit of that collective.
And you are dead.
All right. Give it to the dude. You do it. She's like, oh no, I had that sweet hit of the Borg collective. I have no idea why that's gonna fix it.
Recognize. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4.
They're interfacing and exchanging protocols.
Try giving it a command.
Unable to comply. Updating systems information.
It's trying to catch up on what it missed.
Unable to comply. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4 is no longer a functioning unit.
Disengage that circuit now.
Good job.
Information assimilated. Retuning shields.
Shield mutation is being altered. The implant has reestablished communication with the Borg collective.
Bridge. Evasive maneuvers now.
The shields are dropping.
Oh, we're dead.
The only good Borg.
We needed a live one.
Cat. This is the part you have to restart on, I think.
Oh, because I don't have a live Borg, or
Yeah.
what? Hold on, it's telling me.
Or it's letting you go back.
That must be it. Contact terminated with a simulation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant.
61330. I think that's what it said.
With the implant, we can feed it this sequence and then order it to shut down.
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
We never got the code, so we gotta do this again? This is some bullshit! But they're making
Well, I
me
think
like...
you need a live Borg this time.
Wait, click on your phaser. I think you can turn it to stun.
No, Sprit's right. We need a living Borg.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. All right, what's in the laptop case? All right, we're gonna stun
There's gotta
him.
be something we can use on the Borg that'll stun them without killing them.
Good job. Good job. We're gonna hit him with a little thing. Oh god, which button do I hit?
Or a hypo spray.
All right, hold on. We gotta learn some shit.
Human. Academy.
No, that's fine. I don't wanna learn about these guys. There we go. What's up? Oh
Do you
god.
think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Ah, you got me!
Check the tricorder. I have no biological components. You should have waited for one of the others.
Oh, we got fucked! Oh, we got fucked so bad.
Hold on, buddy. We need you conscious. Don't go to one of your pain transitions.
Kicked him out of fans.
Furlong, get out of here!
I'm sorry.
You are in a Bajani pain trance. Your friend Furlong wasn't able to stop it. The Borg don't seem to notice, though. They're assimilating you at this very moment. At least this time you won't feel it. Oh, it looks like you're waking up.
Oh damn, we got assimilated! Now there's one light.
Yeah, because I thought you had to play as the Borg for a minute or two, and then there was something with the symbols you have to do. I think this is the part where you have to like do something with symbols in a certain order.
Alright, well apparently they're communicating with each other.
Interesting. Borg, yet not Borg. Do you feel it? It's different this time, isn't it?
Because you're in the pain trance.
Yeah, I know.
Designee Beta, Alpha Center 3, alert.
Can I shoot the own guy? There we go.
It's still you. Look out!
Oh, okay.
Yay! Now that was the right action. Proving to yourself that you didn't have to listen to that nasty old Borg collective. True, you are dead, but now you know something you didn't know before, right? Well then, it was worth the trouble.
Wait, what do I know that I don't know? Wait, what? Whoa. I'm not gonna hit him, so. He said.
You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
What were you waiting for?
This other one right here. Because this one has human components. Let's get this guy right here. Oh no! God damn it.
We gotta move out.
But sprint!
Too late for sprint, come on.
Oh wait, maybe I become one of the Borg and then...
Yeah.
And then
you
they
have
send
to be
me
a-
back. I wonder how they made these things, you know? It's like, oh, dude, we're gonna interface with each other. Oh yeah, the sweet interfacing.
Oh yeah, suck my jag on. Yeah.
We're downloading the designer circuit override code 61330. Put that in there. Yeah. Good job.
That's so goddamn hot.
Assimilation of Borg.
So like assimilate these life forms. Man, you gotta die a lot in this. This is crazy. Hot Borg on Borg action.
He keeps it alive!
Looking for humans. Action destroy. Wow. I didn't do any of that. It's just like I just fucking destroyed them immediately.
Now you know how to disarm the implant. If only you weren't a slave to the collective, you could go back to the righteous and save them. If only.
All right, so we shoot the first guy now. Oh, good. It put me in like the right spot. Or not.
There's got to be something we can use on the Borg that'll stun them.
Man, this is kind of crazy. This is like mind fucking me already. Like this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a fun game, man.
All right, so I gotta stun the first guy because I can't do anything here. It's just like
You know what's interesting is I'm like sitting here thinking about this. I'm like, I bet this could run on the CDI.
it probably would look better on the CDI.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it could definitely run on the
None of these
CDI.
settings are going to do you any good until you learn a little something about your own species.
Okay. All right, so I'm supposed to double tap and use the thing to figure out what the fuck this thing's supposed to do. Okay.
Can you inject? I'm trying to remember. Can you inject yourself?
I'm
trying to remember if you can inject yourself or not.
So if you double tap your first mouse button, I kind of figured it out on my own. I don't know. He's like telling me to like do the thing.
You're a Bajani, not a Borg.
How do I get that little pad to come up? I thought it was double tap.
About your own
Because as soon as it gives me control, there we go. Let's take a look at this.
Emergency Med Kit contains several high-tech medical instruments, including an experimental programmable hypospray, plus several of the most basic needs associated with emergency.
Got it. Medical tricorder.
Standard medical tricorder, capable of analyzing medical data for over 300 species.
So we are running a little bit over time. If you guys are okay, we can still keep playing this. I kind of want to find out what happens at the end. I'm fucking too engaged at this point now.
Yeah, I'm down.
Medical hypospray, experimental model, programmable, uses baseline replicator technology, capable of delivering up to 200 different non-zero biological catalysts.
All right. I am totally okay with backseat gaming. In fact, the whole stream is tagged backseat gaming. So help me out here, guys.
I don't really remember here what you're supposed to do.
I thought so. I think you need to actually like look at the hyperspray and learn what buttons to hit to make a combo of things.
Yeah,
I feel like you want to have the dad inject you with the hyperspray, which I think puts you in a train. I'm trying to remember.
All right, we're done here. LRRRL is what Dead God says.
There's got to be something we can use on the Borg that'll stun them without killing them.
I don't know how you're supposed to find that out, but if you got a Dead God in your stream...
Hey, what kind of crackerjack show do you think we're running here?
You can figure it out.
Remember, this game was all about freaking trial and error back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So left, right, left.
You're a Bajani, not a Borg.
I gotta figure it out.
These settings are going to do you any good until you learn
Only
a little
2
something
R's.
about your own
LRRL. It won't let me do it. He is like, dude, you gotta learn about it.
Oh wait, can you click on the little tablet there on the right, or no? Oh, okay, never mind.
Let's see what happens.
Medical hypospray. Experimental mode. Programmable.
Like, it's not telling me. It's like it's programmable, but do I need to learn more? Or let's see if there's a more button. Hypospray settings. Here we go.
Programmable settings.
Bajani adrenaline.
Bajani, there we go.
Bajani adrenaline.
Okay, thank you. Now I know.
Nice. There's got to be something we can use on the Borg that'll stun them without killing
That
them.
is totally not intuitive, that double click. I just kind of figured it out later. Oh my god. And now do I stun myself or what?
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
I gotta put it on myself. Can I click myself?
I think you gotta wait for the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
What were you waiting for?
That is crazy how they had Q like do all this stuff, you know, like.
I'm sure he was not excited about having to like do the Borg makeup and stuff. And
yeah, see, I did myself. Yeah.
There you go.
Sprint, what have you done?
He sent himself into a Bajani pain trance.
Get fucked, crew members. Oh god, that's like, oh, that's sharp.
Oh, smart move. Sending yourself into a Bajani trance before you get Borgified. I only hope you're in time to stop them before they Borgify your friends.
Nice. Now I'm a live Borg. Send me back. Let's do it.
Wait, I think it's him. It's still Sprint.
We better get out of here before it's cold.
We got drilled by the Borg, and then it's like, all right, we'll go back.
3 to beam directly to computer core. Now.
Dude, how do they know? How do they? They're just like, oh, dude, it's you, man. It's
Because
cool.
you're doing the stupid handshake
They
thing.
just murdered 3 freaking Borg.
I mean, so you were wondering earlier why they did that dumb handshake thing. Well, now you know why.
Paid off perfectly.
It's like the way like those two guys shake hands at the end of Absolutely Rose Street.
All right, I didn't have to do the code, but it did it. The bro shake.
As you know, the girl in that freaking Absolute Rose Street left that one dude to date the
Yeah, but
second
now
guy.
I'm a fucking Borg forever.
We are engaging the Borg. The righteous is ordered.
Do you not see that I'm a Borg right in front of you, dude?
First and second line defenses are exhausted. At your discretion. That was all, sir.
And so it begins.
You mean there's nothing we can do?
Not until we're called into action by either the Admiral or the Borg. They also serve who sit and wait, Lieutenant. Let's get a battle ready.
I'm fucking saving it. Because I know that, like, I can still fucking die. It's so weird you're Borg now.
Worried that the battle will be won with...
I mean, there's been plenty of times that they've deborgified people.
Yeah.
You overestimate your importance to the situation, Ensign. The battle is already lost.
Keep your cynicism to yourself, Quint.
I'm just telling the truth.
I'm afraid he may be right. Things aren't going very well.
Oh, not you too, Lieutenant.
It's important to have a positive outlook even in the bleakest of situations.
It doesn't get much bleaker than this.
What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about Kalen.
Kalen?
My son.
What were you thinking?
What were you
by
thinking?
now all my friends are tired of hearing me brag about Kalen. I'm sure they don't want to hear anymore.
Oh, Dad.
You don't want to hear Furlong talking about his whiny brat now, do you?
I should have put him up for adoption sooner. Alright, who am I scanning?
Come on, Quint. You'll be okay. Just catch your breath. If you just didn't try so hard to make everyone dislike you.
Spare me the psychology, counselor. You don't have the tools to analyze me.
Q got punched in the nuts! Yes!
You desperately want to be liked.
If I wanted to be liked, all I'd have to do is snap my fingers, and I'd be liked. I'm an omnipotent being masquerading as Dr. Quint. Whatever I want to happen, happens.
Interesting fantasy. All right, let's play that through. Then why don't you?
Why don't I what?
Make
This is out of control!
everyone like
So many
you.
nutshots, I can't believe it!
No,
Sorry.
because you want them to like you of their own free will.
Oddly specific.
Logically speaking, you can't force them to do something of their own free will.
Sophistry, Baraka.
Truth, Quint. Let me give you some free advice. If you want to be liked, try making yourself likable.
Subspace message, sir. No audio.
Read it, Ensign.
Orders from Admiral Hansen deploying third wave attack when ready.
Battle stations. Take us in, Targus. Maximum power to the shields.
Apparently Borg's just running the ship like, whatever, fuck it.
Fire phases. Keep the frequency changing and get those torpedoes online.
They weren't online before.
Time!
Oh, 7:58, sir.
Keep those phases firing, and where are my photon torpedoes?
Armed and ready, sir.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little, Ensign.
Yes, sir. Initiating Delta attack.
It's doing important work right there, man. That's
I know, it's like,
serious
seriously,
stuff.
he's like,
The
he's
same
hammering those
portable
buttons.
Weapons having no effect.
Damn! They've adjusted their shields already.
Here we are again.
Do you remember the code?
But this time, you are security instead of that little mouse of an ensign.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
Are you going to be able to save him or not?
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Saratoga and Melbourne have lost power.
Tolstoy, Kyushu, Saratoga, Melbourne, all ships that were lost at Wolf 359. Will they be adding righteous to
Yeah, I know, 61330. I was just thinking about that. We're gonna shoot this fucker, right?
Fucking wrestling.
This is happening again.
Isolate the ops console.
At 0800 hours, during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous was hit by a Borg weapons discharge and vaporized. It's in your hands.
All right, let's do this. Q. Q's got me set up. You know the Borg pack. Come on. Modulate shields. Search databanks. Let's search the databanks. I am clicking, but nothing's happening. This is interesting. Click, 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 click.
Shield mutation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
Do you have to click it while it's lit up?
Maybe you did.
Oh, well, we're dead. I didn't click enough, I know.
Oh, you just died!
All this work and the outcome is the same. The Righteous is vaporized. Everyone
floating
is dead,
head.
and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you another chance.
All right, safe.
It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
I want to see how it turns out too. All right. Modulate shields. Search. Databanks. Contact collective. I'm hitting these things. I'm trying to do something. I'm clicking all over this fucking thing. Let's try click once. Oh man, double click. No! Alright, what am I supposed to do here?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Can I save it here?
I'm a little bit of a blank here.
Yeah.
And then to lose? All this work and the outcome is the same. The righteous is vaporized, everyone is dead, and why?
Click outside the text, I'll try.
Smart, you know.
I feel like you're a Borg now, so you should be able to just kill it.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, dude, I should just like phase it. Pew pew you right in the
But I'm gonna
face.
give you another chance. It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
I like all this weird like zooming in on his face and stuff, so. I'm like clicking every fucking thing happening and it's like, hey, click something. I'm clicking all my buttons as fast as I can. I cannot click anywhere. What is the solution, internet? Help me! Is the solution to quit the game and restart?
I think this is the part with the symbols.
The Borg cube is firing.
Why remember what you
I'll double click when the option glows. I'll try that. Yeah, it's quick.
So far and then to lose? All this work and the outcome is the same. The righteous is vaporized,
fact has
everyone
nothing.
is dead, and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you another chance.
This should be easy.
It's not that I care.
And it's not.
I just want to see how it turns
Q
out.
deserves 3 nut shots, yeah.
Oh, right in the nuts!
Yeah, I know.
I think you're pretty close to the end, too.
I am. I gotta be right
Yeah, I
at the
think
end.
so.
I'm like clicking it and like nothing's happening. Contact.
I think you're
collective.
like I feel like you're right towards the end.
This has got to be like the last choice here. I just gotta click on something really random, and it's probably something really weird and not obvious because it's Q episode, you know.
What is this? The first
Press
time you've
the
used
circle
computer?
in the bottom
See
middle
this?
of the screen.
It's a cursor. Use it to click on objects on the screen.
I got it.
Here. Click on me.
Motion tracking.
Good. Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
Oh my God! There's a circle at the bottom. Oh, we activated it, but like I don't know what to fucking click. Is it that 133 something? I clicked the first one and it like fucking killed me. 61330. It's like a dial pad from a fucking telephone. Oh my God! Why would they do this? Why are they doing this to me? This is fucking bullshit! Alright, let's do it. Come on, we got this. We got this.
Hey, what kind of crackerjack show do you think we're running here?
But I'm going to give you another chance.
Alright, we got this.
It's not that
How do you know to click that little thing in the bottom? You're like clicking all this shit, nothing happens. Like, click that little circle in the bottom. You got this, buddy. Look at the circle right. Like, okay. Is it the override code? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 3, 0. How are you supposed to fucking figure that out?
Shield mutation is modulating.
It's the 90s, man. You just did it over and over again until you figured it out.
Right?
That's the way it was.
Doom is coming to video games! Wait, what?
The Borg cube is pulling away, sir. It's ignoring us completely as if we weren't here.
It thinks we've been vaporized. For a minute there, I thought we would be.
Where is it headed, Ensign?
Direct course for sector 001, sir.
Earth.
Chance the Starfleet forces have of stopping the Borg at Earth?
Actually, they will succeed. The Enterprise, utilizing the emergency transporters on the shuttlecraft, will recapture their Borgified Picard and stop the Borg incursion just in the nick of time.
And how do you know that, Quint?
I told you already. I'm an omnipotent being.
Am I not Borg anymore?
Who are you? And what happened to Dr. Quint and Lieutenant Sprint? And what have you done to my crew?
I'm afraid the lieutenant died about 4 hours ago. Not my doing. He was supposed to die. Just as all of you, I'm afraid, are supposed to be vaporized here at Wolf 359. That's how it's written in the history books.
History? Are you telling us you're from the future?
He is. I am, well, as I said, I exist outside the confines of the space-time continuum. That is, if I want to. My little friend here wanted a chance to come back and save this ship from destruction. And to my great surprise, he succeeded.
So you were just pretending to be Sprint. Why? Who are...
I'm your son.
Please. I'm trying to figure this out. As I said, I didn't expect Cadet Kalen to succeed here, and now that he has, I'm in kind of a bind.
I don't... of course. According to history, we disappeared from Wolf 359 at exactly 0800 hours.
How do you know
Stay
this?
here alive corrupts the timeline. Our future, but Kalen's past.
What are you going to do?
Well, the easy thing would be to just obliterate you all, but then that wouldn't be fair now, would it? On the other hand, I do want to protect the timeline.
You mean none of it fucking matters?
I don't think so.
Where are we, Lieutenant?
It's not where, but when.
We are still at Wolf 359, sir. The real question is when are we? According to the navigational charts, correcting for time, we have jumped ahead more than 10 years.
It's clever. I don't understand. We disappeared from Wolf 359 exactly when history says we did. Timeline is unaffected, we're still alive. Thanks to you, Cadet. If you hadn't come back to get us, we'd be dust.
Captain, what about Quint?
Oops.
Good job, Alex.
Where am I? What's going on?
You just realized?
What?
Wait.
Yahel, that's the repairman from the CDI commercial.
Oh my god, it is!
316, heading on a course for Earth.
Oh.
It's the Borg.
See you later,
It's all
Emmy.
connected.
We're a Starfleet ship in
It's all
Federation
connected.
space.
That made it all
We
worth
may be
it.
10 years behind the times, but I bet we know a thing or two more about the Borg than anyone else in this time. Lay in a pursuit course.
I think I'm going to enjoy getting to know you, Cadet Furlong.
The lalelulelo.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
That's kind of a weak ending. I was just saying, like, if this is the end, it's like, oh, we did it, and Q said everything fine, and everybody's 10 years ahead, so that we don't affect anything in the canon because we're not allowed to, because we're just some video game company.
I mean, it wouldn't affect anything major in the. It wouldn't really affect anything in the canon anyway. But it doesn't make sense as an ending because either way, he's still affecting like the
Yeah,
future
you
10
fucking-
years
yeah,
forward,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, you
So,
change the timeline. All right, everybody. That was Star Trek Borg. Fucking amazing. That was really
Yeah,
cool
man.
in the middle, and then the end is like,
See, I always feel like FMV gets a bum rap, but there are some really good FMV titles out there.
This is a really good FMV title. I just wish that there was a little more of like a fuck yeah to the ending, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Where they're just like, but I just feel like their hands are tied because it's just like, dude, you can't change Star Trek.
Right.
I think the only, because you had Star Trek Borg and then there was Star Trek Klingon, are the only two really big FMV Star Trek games I can think of. But Klingon's one of those ones that apparently is really hard to get up and running.
Well,
yeah, I remember it being difficult, like even when it came out to get running. I remember a lot of people had problems with it.
So, you lost. Hold on a second here. You win. There you go. You win. The fucking dump the desktop is like, you lost. Yeah, you win now. Y'all win. Y'all win, man. Y'all win.
I got news for you. He's going to need a lot more than a butter knife.
All right, while we find someone to raid here, why don't you two give a shout out to your own stuff and what you do, and then
give a shout out to yourselves.
Yeah, give a shout out to yourselves. I'll pull it up here. Actually, what I should do is just shut down the computer here, because this is what we're doing. We're shutting down. We're going to bed. Turn off the computer. Mom and Dad are like, no, I'm not saving. I'm saving this. Mom and Dad are like, you gotta go fucking to bed. It's safe to turn off your computer.
You're gonna save that drawing you did and print it out and put it on the fridge.
All right.
Your dot matrix computer printer, I mean.
All right, what's going on here? How do we find Wrestling with Gaming?
I'm at youtube.com/wrestling with gaming, or just search for Wrestling with Gaming on YouTube. Pretty much it.
Yeah.
I'm going to the channel, but YouTube is lagging on me. Oh man, your Neo Geo video. That was pretty hot, man.
The Neo Geo AES home console was released to the public in 1990.
Oh yes, the editing nightmare that was.
Dude, that was awesome though. What you did here, the Neo Geo video. Like,
thanks, man.
So all this classic video game stuff, dude. Hell's got some really awesome documentaries. If you haven't seen them on YouTube, you need to at least watch one of them. He's got one about a full playthrough of Hulk Hogan's CDI, a masterpiece on CDI.
There's just a playthrough of it.
I really hope that we can somehow figure out a way to get you here in the Bay after all this craziness blows over, and we play Thunder in Paradise, another amazing FMV game.
Yeah, you need to experience it firsthand.
Yes.
And then don't forget the power cable this time.
Yeah, don't forget the power cable. And then HistoricNerd.
Yeah, basically the same thing. YouTube.com/HistoricNerd.
And you've got some cool stuff here. What's on your thing here? Play Cable, the first games on demand service.
Yeah. Yeah, believe it or not, Boise, Idaho actually had the first games on demand service through a cable divider.
That is crazy to me, thinking about that, you know. So
especially all places, Boise, Idaho.
so you talk about like old stuff, and here's the thing, you do like research, and you were talking about hiring a private investigator to like figure out what happened to the CDI, because like nobody at Norelco, who owns Philips, like knows what happened.
Well, it was one of those things where I was trying to find out like the whole deal where Philips was working with Nintendo to make the CD attachment. And because they did that whole thing to basically punch Sony in the face. But I was trying to figure out exactly what happened there and like why, if anything ever came out, or if Philips ever got to like a prototype or anything like that. So I was trying to get a hold of a bunch of people and discovered people had gotten arrested for embezzling and all kinds of weird shit. But just trying to get
CDIs.
Yeah, basically like embezzling money from CDI projects and stuff. So I was trying to find out more, but real hard.
There you go. So there you go. Those two gentlemen who are on stream with me, big Star Trek fans, bigger Star Trek fans than I am. I'm just like, what's Star Trek? And you guys like, dude, you know this guy was on this thing. Here you go. So like, you should follow both their YouTube channels. Are you going to be streaming at all this weekend?
Probably not. I've been violently ill this whole weekend so far. So.
Oh, that's too bad. So, thank you, Old School Jay. If you haven't done it yet, follow those two guys. We're gonna raid somebody playing a game that I actually want to play on my stream at some point. So I want you to watch this guy and be like, "Yeah, Alex, play this," or like, "No, this game sucks." So this is DuckTales on the Amiga. It was released in like the early 90s. This guy is Tonga Gosa. I have no idea who this person is, so we're gonna raid them and hopefully they don't boot us out. We're like, remember when Twitch had no raids and people could just have no viewers? Because that did happen to us once, where we raided somebody and they like got pissed off. So we're gonna raid this person here. Thank you very much for joining us. Next week, I do want to say we're gonna be doing the Video Game Olympics. Because next week, that's when the 2020 Olympics in Japan would have happened had they not been canceled.
Ah, so that's why you're doing that.
Yeah, so I do have a couple people that want to show up. If you want to play in the Video Game Olympics or you want to nominate someone, let me know on our Discord. We stream every Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 2 in the morning Central European Standard Time. And that's it. We're going to stream next Saturday. We'll see you in a week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Later. Bye.
We'll start this raid here. Get ready. Get your chipboards ready. If you haven't done it and you haven't subscribed, most of you are subscribed. It's Humani 7 chipboard. Put that in there. You get your chipboards. Chipboard raid. Tell me if you like this game, and we'll be ready to go, you 16 viewers. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend, and stay safe. Cheers.